right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer with Brian the Grizzly, and Brian Man should be joining us in a little bit. What is up, man? How you doing?
Man, I'm loving it, man. I have so much fun doing all this stuff and seeing all these shows, and I enjoyed Bad Batch. I enjoyed
Oh, didn't watch Bad Batch.
I,
I knew
I
it felt like there was something I was missing though. I'm like, what am I missing?
Invincible was good. I have mixed feelings on X-Men,
Mm,
and I'm sure
really?
we'll talk about all that stuff. But yeah, it's just I don't know. But it's such a good time that we have all these shows coming out. And then I'm gonna go, see Monkey Man this on Saturday, so it's gonna be fun. I mean, I'm enjoying,
Yeah,
that we have so much content.
yeah. I'm hearing really good things about Monkey Man. Like, like really good things. They're saying like one person said it's John Wick but with a better story, which I'm like, hey, that's cool with me, because John Wick, the story was very simple, so this one, I guess it gets into a lot of like cool stuff and with like crazy action. So I like that.
Oh man, Danny got me. Look, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brandon, Mama Bear, what's up, everybody?
so
And
you
then
guys are here, so
Danny.
we ready to go. Do it now.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I need to just change it to 9:30 from now on, right?
I mean, I'll be fine with 9 o'clock, but we never start. We literally talk. It's so
Yeah.
weird. It's like
Yeah.
it's like you get on your phone with your friend and you start talking about stuff, and then next you know, half an hour went by. That's what happens at the beginning of every single show. They
Yeah.
were like, "Oh yeah, we should probably do this on with everybody else."
Exactly. That's why so many times I'm like, I'm just gonna press the live button. Just press it and then won't even know. Uh oh, Dan said Monkey Man thumbs down. Really? You didn't
We
like it?
should have more hands to give it more thumbs down.
Man, not feeling the last John Wick. I get it. The last John Wick was very over the top. There's like a lot of people were kind of like either loved it or hated it. I liked it, but
I liked it.
I get why people didn't like it. Especially
Mm.
the ending was kind of not what people wanted, I think.
I just thought they drug it out a little bit too long. It was too much, the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
And I kind of just wanted to get it done.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. But Monkey Man, it's by Dev Patel, wrote it, starring in it, directed it. It's his debut director movie. He's a good actor. I usually like the stuff he's in. Even if the movie itself is bad, he's usually good. So I'm kind of curious to see how he is with
I mean, Jordan Peele said
director
like it was
Jordan
really
Peele.
good.
Yeah, I mean he put his name behind it. I just wish it got more promotion. It got more marketing. Like it just didn't get enough marketing. You know. He said I just finished watching Sandman again. I'm ready for season 2. Seriously,
I love Sandman.
it was so good. It was so good. Man, it's been a while because I
Yeah.
remember watching that when my
Yeah.
baby was born. That was almost 2 years ago.
Yep.
Because it
Yep.
was just like you're up all night with a newborn. So we're like, well, let's watch Sandman. And we just binged the entire first season.
Oh,
Damn, that's been a while.
did you see? I thought they said The Witcher has a trailer coming out.
Oh, really? That'd be
Yeah.
interesting. I didn't even know they were working on it.
Oh, yeah. No, they're definitely It's like it's the last hunt
Yep.
or whatever. Witcher, the last hunt.
Oh, they're doing the last hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, they were setting up for the last hunt for the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So
Showing all the flashbacks and all that. That's what they're gonna do. My I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
No Henry Cavill. I'm just not feeling it.
yeah. It's just gonna feel off. I think you're gonna watch it and you're just gonna be like, it just feels different. It feels weird.
It's like
Almost.
watching Born Legacy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't need
exactly.
that movie. I
Yeah.
don't need this.
Yeah. They said, I hope that they will do a season 2 of Shogun. Man, it is fire. I hope the demand for it will make them do another season. I assume
Everyone's
they
saying
will.
it's great. No one's saying it, but using TV shows like this are renewed quickly. In
Yeah.
fact, hasn't been, makes me think it costs a lot of money to make.
It could have been, usually because I think the end of, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it just ended, right? Like
Yeah.
this past week or so. Um, we should hear something in the upcoming like couple weeks. If you
When
don't,
it's
then that's scary. If 2 weeks after the season is over and you don't hear anything, then you start getting worried. Because then what problems they have? Because like Our Flag Means Death is a great example. Like people loved it, great ratings, did well, wasn't expensive, and then no season 2 for a long time, and then
you
finally
lose the
they
following then.
yeah,
Yeah.
so.
And then season 2 was so whatever.
Oh, they said it was gonna be a one and done. Oh,
Really?
I didn't know that.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, it's intense. When you watched it, it's intense as hell.
I
Good
haven't seen it
story.
yet. I want to
Uh,
see it because I heard it's amazing.
the problem is like you have to read a lot, so like you can't like just play
Oh,
it.
you can't.
You need to be
Yeah,
paying attention.
yeah. Which kind of sucks because I was looking into like One Piece, so obviously I'm watching One Piece. I'm bro. The part I'm in now is blowing my mind. There's so much shit going on and everything's happening, and I was like, holy! I'm just like a kid. I'm just like glued at it. But on Netflix, they do a weird. They skip like 500 episodes. So it's the end of this one on Netflix, and then it cuts to what's happening currently. So you miss about like 400 to 500 episodes. And they said it's because the creator Oda was like, "Oh, you don't need to watch that." But I'm like, "Yeah, but I want to."
Yeah, but
Like,
no, it has so much filler. That's the one thing
yeah.
about One Piece. I mean, you have so
Once you get
much
to a
filler.
certain point, the filler kind of starts going away. Before it would be like, oh, 4 episodes and then a bunch of filler, and then it going, then more and more and more. Now you get like, I think the saga I'm on now is like 100 and something episodes, like 110 episodes, and I think I got maybe 3 filler episodes.
Oh, what the hell? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And the arc I'm in the saga right now is about 50-ish episodes. It's a big arc. There's like no filler. It's just boom, 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 boom. I was like, man, it's so good. It's so good. But yeah, so it sucks. I'm gonna have to probably go on Crunchyroll or something and find it
Find a way. Yeah.
and read it though. But which means I just can't watch it randomly. You know what I mean? I mean, I gotta read it.
Read it sometimes, which is
Yeah,
okay.
I don't mind, but when I'm just trying to put it in the background when I'm trying to do dishes and cook and this and that, that's when it sucks.
When you try to watch something with subtitles and you doing something else, you get lost. Like
Yeah,
5 minutes, you're not really reading what's going on. You just kind of watching the
you miss it
screen.
all.
Yeah, you have no idea what it does. I've had to rewind. That's what happened with Shogun. The first time I did it, I was kind of tired, and I was like, "All right, this is not working." And then I went to play the next day. I realized I had no idea what the hell what was going on.
Yeah, like
None.
you missed everything.
I had to start all over again.
Yeah, yeah. And we got Zach Attacks. What's up, Zach? What's going
What
on? I
up?
know he had a surprise emergency live show yesterday. I was
Yeah.
kind of in and out of it.
If
So
we
that
weren't
was cool.
recording for stuff, I would have jumped in because that's a conversation I wanted to talk about. And we talked about, I really wanted to, dive deep into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know me and you both. Yeah, we talked about that too yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Let me bring Rain Man in. What's up?
What up, B?
Oh, long week.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Telling me, man. Almost the weekend. Dan said, I usually hate reading subtitles, but in this show, I don't mind it one bit. That alone lets you know how good it is.
That's how I felt about Godzilla -1. I had no problem reading these subtitles because I was loving it so much. So
Yeah.
We must be talking about Shogun, huh?
so good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Said, yo, what's up? Spoiler Kings, what's up, Matt? Film
What up,
Show.
What's
man?
going on, Matt?
And then you get a special
Hey,
shout out.
muscles.
Oh man. Yeah, so I think we got a decent amount of stuff. So I think we're gonna talk about Invincible. We'll probably just do like the whole season rating kind of stuff. talk about the whole season. Unless you guys want to talk about just the ending. It's up to you.
I think I want to talk about the ending first. Talk about this episode, and then we can talk about the season afterwards. But it doesn't have to be a long conversation because
I'm cool with that.
it was weird. I have mixed feelings.
Yeah.
Understandably so.
Yeah. So we'll get into that. We'll get into a couple trailers. Bad Boys, which has been on our watch list for a while. Yeah, finally. There's another one that I saw Zach.
Tales of the Empire?
Yesterday. Tales of the Empire.
Oh, that's
that out?
The trailer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like I was like,
I know. Yeah, we're gonna watch that.
That's when I was like, yeah,
we'll watch that. Because I was like, Cuckoo was out, but I rather
Cuckoo. Okay, yeah.
I rather watch Tales of the Empire. That seems more interesting. So we got a couple trailers and some news, man. We got a bunch of Marvel news.
We sure do.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
yeah. What's we got?
Imagine we wouldn't have got none of that if the vote went wrong.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, yeah. Hold on, we're gonna get into that in a second. So, real quick with Drew, you had it was like an X-Men review of like the episodes and stuff like that while he was wearing the Wolverine costume. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
It was also a really good costume. I'm like, I'll take that mask. It was a pretty cool kind of mask.
Dude, I've been really contemplating doing Bishop for one day C2E2.
That would suit you.
I could do it. I definitely could pull it off.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
We got Kenny Sparks. What's up, man? Showing off
Kenny,
the new logo.
Hey,
yeah, I'm loving the new logo.
When you reach 1,500 subscribers, man, you got to change things up, man. He's special. He's dealing with us little people right now. You know?
I love it.
We got Cookie. What's up, Cookie Monster?
Oh my god,
how's it going?
Yes, I miss you, Cookie. You're awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna reach out to Cookie and L and a few other people, and there's something I was talking to Brian about. I gotta probably talk to Brandon about, but a video, about a show that's been like kind of how long did I say it was? Like 10 years since it ended.
10 years.
So kind of want to talk about that. So I'm gonna reach out to you pretty soon to see if you were even into it.
But we need to get ready for this. We got 5 weeks left for this interview with the vampire. I am super ready. I am so ready.
Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. I was so pissed because I was watching your guys' reaction to the trailer that one that you guys did on Monday. So good. Because I'm weekend happy to be here. Thank you.
We're happy to have you
here. Happy to have you, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the Silver Surfer stuff for sure, Mama Bear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I want to know what you guys' feelings are about it. But I mean, we have to remember this is a different it's not in our same universe. So it's a different part of the multiverse. So things could be changed.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I forgot Danny's into it too.
Oh yeah,
we're definitely gonna have Danny on a couple episodes.
Next time we need to do it, with Danny, definitely.
We do a weekly breakdown.
I really do.
Yeah. I hope they don't water it down. I don't think so. Not from those trailers.
Dude,
it's not.
It's going to be. Oh my god! I think people are going to be like in shock and all like that. It's going to be depressing and all of it.
Yeah, I think one of our comments that we got from today's reaction that we put out was like, it said something like, "Oh, this is going to be intense and depressing. I'm here for it. Like it's going to be, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be that."
Yeah.
Dane said, "Have any of you seen Ordinary Angels? Easily the best movie of the year so far. Hilary Swank deserves an Oscar nomination for performance."
Actually, you know what? Truthfully, I love Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank's awesome.
Yeah, Hilary Swank and
Alan Rickson. Reacher,
yeah. So I heard it's pretty good. Actually, I heard it's pretty good. So you know, it's definitely on my watch list. It's based on a true story and stuff like that. I know it's very
I
uplifting.
might
and
check that out
stuff.
this weekend, man.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yeah.
like something. I need something like that in my life.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I forgot what movie we were walking out on. We were leaving the movie theater a few weeks ago, and I forgot the company that you know put out Ordinary Angels was doing like a whole
Isn't it like
setup.
Samuel Goldwyn?
I forgot
The
the
company
company of it. Not the director.
No, the company Samuel Goldwyn, isn't it? Or
Is
Lionsgate?
it?
It's Lionsgate is what I thought it was. That's. I think he's right.
Oh, can I? Lionsgate, yeah. But it's why am I drawing a blank? I don't know. It might have been something else because I thought I saw something different. But I know they were doing like a whole setup for it. They were doing like a whole like really cool like thing in front of
Montage
the
or-
theater. Yeah, like a whole like red, like almost a red carpet, but just in front of that auditorium at AMC. It wasn't even like the whole thing, it was just in front of that one auditorium. So it was kind of cool. Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely on my watch list. It was pretty good. What else we got?
Got Anzo in the building.
Yeah, damn, bunch of people.
You know, I
coming
see
in.
Anzo. I gotta say,
What's
hey,
Yeah.
my guy.
We got Poppin' Popcorn. What's up?
What's going on?
Thank you for coming in, saying hi. Appreciate it. I know I want to talk to her about all that Disney stuff. I know she's a Disney fan, and today Disney unloaded a bunch of awesome stuff.
It was so funny though. It's like they were waiting. Oh yeah. We retaining the seats. All right, I got this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Seeing the Louis, like, man, I can't wait to ride the Tiana ride, because that's replaced Splash Mountain. All the animatronics look like they just legit pulled them right out of the movie. Like
it's
right out of the movie.
2025, right? It's not gonna be ready 2025
this year. No, this year. They're saying summer. Disney World.
Oh,
Disney
hey,
World. They're saying summer.
You do know that I'll be in Disney World the last week of June.
Nice.
I think they want to have it open before 4th of July, so it might be open. It might.
Let's go.
Yeah. But it looks good. They're already testing with humans on the ride. You know, they did the sandbag thing. They're doing testing with humans.
Hey, test with me, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. So yeah, I definitely want to reach out to you, and maybe we can talk about all this Disney stuff, because yeah, they like you said, they waited until after this. They're like, all right, here's all the projects we're doing. Here's the first looks. Here's looks at this. Look at this. So a lot of park stuff, which is cool. So I'm super hyped about that. Do you guys think D23 will get updates to Toy Story 5, Frozen, possible in Console 2 announcements?
I think you get Encanto 2, possibly. I think you get Moana 2.
Oh yeah.
Frozen 3, yes. And a lot of Marvel little things that they got working now.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
going
not
to unload on all the stuff they've been working, they've been holding back for until this
Yeah.
thing was over.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Toy Story 5, but definitely that Mufasa prequel, Lion King, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Frozen, definitely Moana. I guess they're still moving forward with the live action Moana movie. Probably the live action Lilo and Stitch. It's been kind of quiet on that front, so we're about due to hear something about that.
Yeah, and I
think that's like most
this to be big. He wants it to be a big event again. So
yeah,
I can see a lot of announcements.
Because when exactly is it again? July, August,
July or August?
I feel like it's August, but
August 9th to the 11th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it's the weekend of my anniversary.
Nice. D23. Also, I know a lot of people are pissed off because they did like different tiers for experiences, and man, those tickets are not cheap. Like if you want the front row kind of stuff, and I'm like, damn. I'm good.
Whatever.
Yeah. So I haven't seen any of the trailers. I'm kind of going around. Brandon Davis, what's up? He goes, damn, Terry got some.
Tickle bitties, huh?
Oh my god, man.
Tara Strong, the voice actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
he said, I know people have muted me because of the interviews and Vampire News. I'm so sorry. No, we're all here for it, man.
No, we're here for it.
For that. I'm so excited.
We're all aboard that train.
Yeah.
I am so, oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Like, it's making me mad that it's still May. Like, come on, man. Just give it to me now. You know, Invincible's over. I got a hole in my schedule. Just give it to me now.
I mean, they're probably pretty smart with doing it on Mother's Day. You know,
I mean,
it's
yeah,
at night,
exactly.
Mother's Day. Yeah. So, yeah. What else we got? Yeah, unloaded a lot of stuff today. Yes, they did. We got Kevin Davis. What's up, Kevin? People don't give faith-based films a chance at box office. No, they usually don't. You know, like just saying that alone, it's faith, like it's a faith-based movie. Puts up people off, you know. But I'm like, Hilary Swank is a great actress. You know, the people behind it is interesting. Alan Richardson is he's becoming like a pretty big, well-known person now because of
it's a budding star. I think he's at that point. He's a budding star.
Yeah, you know, he's been around for a while. Like, I'm sure, like people like us, you know him from like, you know, his goofy characters,
Blue Mountain
State, you know, you know, but he's finally getting.
He was Aquaman on Smallville.
Yes,
he was.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one too. He had to wear all the colors. That was the thing I loved about Smallville, was like, we're never gonna wear costumes, but we'll wear the colors.
All the colors.
like jean jackets and we'll color coordinate, but we ain't wearing costumes.
I can't be Superman, but I'll always have a flannel, a red flannel.
A red flannel.
Red flannel.
Blue
a red t-shirt.
Uh-huh.
Red t-shirts, blue denim shirt, or a red jacket and a blue t-shirt.
I love it.
Poppin' Popcorn said, I'm going to be there at the end of July for my birthday. Nice.
Oh, that's in June for her birthday.
June, yeah.
So because I'm going to be there. My birthday's June 14th, and then we're going the next week, like Father's Day week, and we'll be there till we're going to be there till the 29th, but they're going to be there till the 29th. I have a wedding on the 29th, so I'm coming home on the 28th, and then going to the wedding, catching everyone afterwards.
Damn, that's not bad. It's only a day. But that's cool. It's gonna be fun. People want Marvel Studios to go back to the same formula. They're never going to happen again. Change is a good thing. Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah. And also, it's like, they when they do it in the comics too, it gets boring, and no one wants to read it. So you need to change it up enough where it's entertaining, but you don't want to change it up too much where
you'd be disrespectful for other. Yeah. And that was always my fear. Like. That's why I don't think you should do anything with Lion King.
I agree.
Yeah, because I don't want you to change it up, and I don't think you need to. So sometimes you just need to leave it alone.
Yeah. Also, it's like, unless
prequel just sounds. The prequel they're making just sounds so pointless and idiotic.
Yeah, it does. Like, that's the thing, is like, unless you have a good story, don't touch it. Like, don't touch it. You know. But money,
I mean, that thing you said about yesterday was about Creed. Unless you have a great story, don't touch classic movies. If it's a great movie, don't touch it unless you have something to add to the story.
Yeah. And we should have recorded that yesterday when we were talking about the Matrix and all that stuff. Don't get me started on the Princess and the Frog ride in Frontierland. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be excited because I don't know if you ever had beignets at Disney, Brian. Oh man, they are good. They are good in the like the Louisiana Mardi Gras hotel area.
Yeah.
You could take a boat to go to the hotel, from Disney Springs, which is free, and just go in there and get the beignets, and they're good, man. They're legit good. Even Erica, who's had beignets from New Orleans, was like, they're just as good.
No, okay. So I've been to New Orleans one time, and I went to this one place that's supposed to be the best beignets. Crap. And then I went to this place that was a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Mhm.
It melted in my mouth. I was like, oh my goodness.
I mean, that's what Erica said. There's this one spot where it's like it's what it's known for, but then she went to another spot that people are like, no, this is the real spot, and she said it was good. But the Disney ones though, I was like, damn, those are good.
I
Those
can't
are
say
really good.
mass produced are the same as
No, they make them there. No, they make
yeah,
them
but
there.
still, I when someone's making something like I have Culver's, right, where we're pressing burgers,
Mhm.
but someone who's sculpting the burgers a little bit, it tastes a little bit, it hits a little different.
Mm.
It's just a little bit.
Yeah. Mom better look up. She's defying all laws of gravity. Oh man. We got Drew said my channel is at 879 subscribers. Man, not too far from 9. That is awesome, man. Anybody
That's awesome.
Drew, go check out Drew. The viewer Drew, does reviews. He does a bunch of cool like Lego kind of scenes with Legos, little like mini movies and stuff like that. So it's a good time. It's fun. So yeah, definitely go over there, check him out, get him to 900.
That'll be perfect if we get him to 900 today. Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Go look, check it out.
Yeah. Kevin said even though Disney won the proxy fight, feel they're going to play it safe when they come to film division and not offensive people. Just make a profit, just to make a profit.
Yeah.
And not offend people, just make a profit.
I agree.
I feel
I can
like
see
they're
that.
going to. I don't know.
I mean, they have
they're going to distance themselves away from the negative press that's been coming out about all the stuff what Ike said. They're going to try to distance themselves, and to distance themselves, they're going to have to like do some things that are outside the box. There are, more, color, people of color movies or female dominated character. They're going to have to do some things to show that that's not the way they think.
Yeah. And it does suck. Like one thing I really, really agree with, like somebody like Chillmonger, and other people too, but Chill's like, close to us and, friend of the channel. That Disney just has this literally a chart, and it's like, this is how we have to be inclusive. And it's like, if we do this, then we have to have this many people. If we do this, we have to have this kind of, it's like, and whether it be a woman, a gay person, or a black person, or, whatever, they have this like chart that they need to follow. And it really sucks because that's not how it should work. It should just be like, oh yes, let's put this person in because this is a good person, or, oh yeah, this makes sense. Or, like, you go according to the story, to the character, to what's needed, and not trying to force fill a quota. Like, exactly. Because when you start filling the quota,
lose the soul. I feel like you always lose the soul. It feels soulless, and it's never going to be what you want it to be.
Yeah.
But it's important to understand that that's not on top of everyone's mind. So you do want to push it, because if you don't push it, then you won't. It doesn't get made. So like it's
exactly.
it's a very delicate balance.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's kind of annoying, I mean, we're gonna get into the Silver Surfer thing because people are losing their minds with that, and but then I mean,
I understand it too. I'm not going to sit there and just say, oh, we have to be everything needs to be, anyone can do anything. My opinion is a little bit different than that, because I look at the storylines.
Yeah, I think that's what you need to do.
Yeah.
Well, but it's just, it sucks. But yeah, they're going to be a lot safer. Like, their parks are doing their thing and they're showing off a bunch of stuff. The movies, they already announced a bunch of sequels that are all going to do super good money. And people are losing their mind with one picture from Moana 2. One picture from Moana 2 that came out today. People are losing their shit. They're like, oh my God. Like,
I've seen it. I've seen people losing their minds over it.
Yeah,
I think we have actual reaction of it, right? Don't we have actual reaction of people losing their minds?
Probably. Oh yeah.
The guy's like,
that's pretty much it. Yeah, because they released a picture and like a synopsis of what number 2, like a very, very generic, cheap synopsis of what number 2 is going to be. So
Mhm.
But I'm all for it. Number one was cool. I like the number one a lot. So
Oh,
I like
my
personally.
girls are in
Yeah.
love with Moana.
Yeah.
It's very special in to us and to my kids. So I like it. I really do. If we
Yeah.
could do 5 Frozens, I could go ahead and get the second Moana.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. But Marvel themselves, I think they're gonna get things back on track.
You got
Yeah.
Takes a
the
while.
pick
Takes a while.
up. You should pull it up. See if we
The
can show
Moana,
everybody.
the Moana pick.
Yeah.
The let me share. Real quick.
I should not have
it
you
is.
do
It is a very. It's not even like. But I was like, it's not that big of a deal. That's the thing to me. It's like that's it. That's it.
She's aged a little bit. See the monster in the back.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
in
What's the matter with that?
No, people are loving it.
They love it. They're loving it.
it.
They're just like, oh my god, it's happening. But yeah, she's just 3 years older, I think, and she's just on new waters and is on a new adventure. On mysterious new waters or something like that. That was like the synopsis. So yeah. But yeah, people are like not losing their minds in a bad way, losing their minds like in a good way. Like they're getting super hyped for it, So
I gotcha.
yeah.
I gotcha.
I thought this one was kind of funny on her paddle. It's the hook with the little heart, So it's like, but yeah, it's cool.
You got Maui.
Yeah. He's gonna pop up somewhere.
Mhm.
But it's just like one picture, and now to see a bunch of people like, oh my god, like you could tell she looks older. I'm like, really? From one picture? 3 years older?
I can't see she looks old. They've aged her up. They definitely aged her up, and like she has more experience. But I don't know what's going to be in the movie. I mean, it's one capture, But she doesn't look the same as she did. Her face is not as round. They've done things. Those are telltale signs that he's aged. So
yeah, but yeah, I'm here for it. I'm down.
I'm pretty sure AI could have done that. It just said Moana 4 years older.
Yeah, exactly. Age remote. Mama Bear said they were DC bounding in Smallville. I should get back to that series.
Dude, I love Smallville.
Oh, Smallville's awesome.
I love it too.
Hey, speaking of Mama Bear, Gargoyles. I love that you're doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it so much. That's so good. Gargoyles is so good. It was so good. I used to stay up in the morning, wake up early, just try to make sure I watched it. So I love Gargoyles so much. That's very cool that you're doing that.
I can find it.
I'm checking that
out.
I
saw the thumbnail. I don't know if you already did the episode or it's still coming out. But I know it's this is not their first one. They've done ones.
They've done season, and she dropped out. Tells you what episode she's going to go over. So I mean, if you guys get a chance, you love Gargoyles like I do.
Yeah.
Mama got some good taste, man. Like I enjoy. I definitely enjoy Gargoyles. I enjoy all the Harry Potter. I was watching Harry Potter the other day, just thinking like, man, they did a good ass job with this thing. But it being such a big book and to be able to bring that in, like unbelievable. I mean, then my boy Brandon over, she got good taste, man.
No, we got me. What? Oh man, that's funny. So yeah, it's the hole in the wall spots that you need to hit. That's where locals go. Exactly. Those are always a good spot. And then Katie said, my birthday is 27th. I'll be there 18th to 25th. There you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Because I'll be there the 22nd to the 20th to the 28th.
Yeah. Also, I think. Oh no, that might be later this year. Look it up because I think Disney Springs is going to start a drone show at night. and they're testing it out for the parks and stuff like that. So it's free. Obviously, just go there and watch the drone show. If it's anything like how it is in like Tokyo and Disney Paris, those things are insane. They literally make like a dragon fly around the fucking castle with drones, like because they light up, so it looks like it's like a polka dotted like. It's so cool, man. It's so
you got
cool.
the whole lake that you can use to do all that stuff and have as much room as you need. So
yeah, but I know Disney wants to get on it before Universal because I think Universal said they're going to be doing drone shows at their new park.
The drone show,
yeah, but they're really cool. It's like the drone shows are cool. I love the beignets at Disney. Yeah. Okay. Said, the beignet store is similar to how the best cheesecakes are from literally any Papa store in the hood. But unfortunately, tourists go to Pat's and Gino's is the worst cheesecakes in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Hole in the Wall. I mean, that's when you want good pizza. You go to a place like they look like boarded up a little bit. There's like a little cut out. That's when you know you need to go there. It's gonna be
those are the best places. Yeah. Dude, like I remember for Phil's Pizza over in the Bridgeport area. It's like my go-to.
Yeah.
My barbecue spots, I need to feel a little bit unsafe. Just a little bit. Not totally sure, but just a little bit unsafe. Yeah, just like a little uneasy. Like I order my food and I look back behind me a couple times. That's all I need.
Who was that? When I was working the ambulance, we would I was stationed up on the south side a lot. And there where I'm like, I'm going to Harold's. I'm like, this fucking Harold's right here. I'm down the block. I don't give a shit. And I was with one dude, and one dude was like, he was like super scared because he's like from like Loyola, down along the lake, way north side. And I'm like, it's whatever, Like I'm like, it's the middle of the day. We're just gonna go and get chicken, and we'll fucking go in front of like a Starbucks. So we go in. It's bulletproof glass, and he's like, he goes, I've never seen that before. I'm like, that's how you know it's good.
That means someone's worried about getting shot over the food.
Exactly. So I was like, bro, like if it don't got bulletproof like a glass in front of it, you don't want the chicken. It's not gonna be good.
You ain't got bars from your windows. I don't know if I'm going inside.
Yeah. And then it was I forgot what number Harold's it was, but it was somewhere on 63rd, I think, somewhere. Somewhere over there. By the hospital over there.
Okay, I know exactly what you want. 87th Street is the best one for me, man. I still go.
There's so many of them.
87.
Yeah. But I know that one though.
I'll go to 103rd and on Halsted, just to make sure I feel good. I want.
Yeah. Get good stuff. Yeah, but it's just like I know a lot of them are though, just like super small little rooms. You walk in, order, and then walk out.
Yep.
Like there's no seats. They don't want you to stay. Like you get and go.
Whoa. Fredo saying all Southside Heroes are good. They are not, sir. They are not.
I haven't tried them all, so
I'm a connoisseur.
I haven't been to them all, so I can't. Yeah, I can't. No comment on this end.
Yeah. It goes. It's bulletproof glass on all Southside spots, pretty much. 630 Morgan.
Oh, it is going. 87. You're right. 87th Street is going. You're right, B. I was driving by that maybe last week. My grandmother lives on Wabash. So yeah, I was over there. It is going. You're right.
Yeah.
I think last time I went to 103rd though.
I skipped a little bit because I know I didn't realize we had that many comments. Katie from Popcorn, she's a big Potter fan. Like it.
Harry Potter is awesome.
Said, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for doing the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said, I'm a cartoon junkie. I could talk for hours on pretty much any of it. Yeah. Especially Gargoyles. Gargoyles is just Shakespeare.
Which is great.
What's your favorite cartoon growing up?
Just one. Maybe Batman the Animated Series.
See, but I was older watching it. Growing up, I feel like there's only a couple things I really watched a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like as a kid, because as a kid,
G.I. Joe.
Transformers, G.I. Joe's.
I've been watching that a lot. You know, but yeah, when I was a little bit older, Batman was like a must watch every single week.
I have so
Beast
many
Wars,
Batman movies over here.
yeah. I remember Beast Wars. I remember Beast Wars was like everybody in my school was watching it. You know, so we would watch the episode and like talk about like the next day at school. You know,
Me and
Beast
Colt
Wars was
me and Colt Lord say it right. This is for me. Scooby Doo. I love Scooby Doo.
same. Well, you know, Brian, I grew up a big Scooby Doo fan too. We've talked about that in the past. I absolutely love Scooby Doo. It's like my favorite old school cartoon. Yeah, Scooby Doo is like a close second. And you know, another one was the Real Adventures of Johnny Quest.
That's a real good one.
Yeah.
Mine will be Scooby Doo and Doug.
Doug is a good one.
Yeah.
And then Thundercats.
Doug.
I'm a Thundercats.
I like Thundercats. I was never like big into Thundercats till I got a little bit older, and then
and then Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Obviously,
it's
one of the reasons. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I like having Paramount Plus now. I've been revisiting the original from the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Fredo is hilarious.
What do you say? When I was watching TV. Yeah. What do you say? Silverhawks and Thundercats.
Oh, nice, Silverhawks.
Isn't Silverhawks the little puppets?
No, you're thinking of Thunderbirds. Yeah, you're thinking of Thunderbirds.
That's what I was thinking.
No, Silverhawks was like mad underrated. It's like one that you know, like we were like little, so we wouldn't have like been able to watch it when we were like right. But Silverhawks is awesome. To branch off of that, Brave Star. I remember when that was on Netflix. I like plowed through the entire series, like the brief period of time that it was on Netflix years back. Brave Star was a good one.
Yeah, I think he was talking about that one not too long ago.
Brave Star, depending on who's involved, would not mind a live action movie with the right people involved. But yeah, that was another one. But yeah.
Spider-Man and Amazing Friends. That's
Spider-Man. Yeah, that's real school. I like that.
Oh, the Fox Spider-Man series was my jam.
Yeah.
Rugrats. Right. Y'all going anything? Rugrats, bro.
Rugrats. A lot of Nickelodeon stuff. Ren and Stimpy. You know, back then.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah. That's why I loved the freaking the movie that they did. It wasn't the greatest, but it was a good throwback to like when you feel like a
nostalgia.
Yeah.
There was Real Monsters.
Good.
You know, hell, the Cartoon Network went pretty hard. There was, you know, we had Johnny Bravo, we had Powerpuff Girls, we had Cow and Chicken, Ed and Eddie.
Ed and Eddie, that's good. The orange VHS tape, Ed and Eddie. I had the orange one of Ed and Eddie, and I had the orange of Rugrats.
I love how Johnny Bravo just had no plot. Like, this dude's gonna just try to pick up chicks every episode and fail.
Yeah. That's all he did. And then real quick, shout out to Co-Lords. They did a top 8 Saturday morning cartoons. And he said Dame picks Johnny Quest.
Johnny Quest.
Yeah. So that was a pretty cool episode. Yeah, definitely go check out Cold-Lords. You know, they got a bunch of trailer reactions they're doing now and stuff like that. Their thumbnails are the best. You guys go all out, man. Like the Dune ones you did. You just did one with like
in the desert,
like oh man. Well, they made like Dane look like Austin Butler, like bald head, black and white. Like
I saw that.
Yeah, you guys go all out with your thumbnails. I love it. So definitely go check out Cold-Lords, man.
Hey, Speed Racer is off the effing chain. I love Speed Racer.
Speed Racer was a good one.
Racer, go Speed Racer.
If anybody says GoBots cancel
GoBots
them, I didn't even
cancel.
know if that was an actual show.
I've
But
never
yeah,
watched an
regular.
episode of GoBots in my
Regular show.
life.
I didn't even. Regular show is one of my favorite shows. I don't have. I have like one of their Funkos. It's so good, man. I love the creator. Well, he did like another show, like basically the same kind of characters but human, and they're older, so they have kids and shit. It's so good, man. I love regular show. You know, that, but it's not really my childhood. That was what,
Yeah, it's
10
like
years ago, you know, like
yeah.
15 years ago. So
Like, I was
yeah, that
already
was
a
my
grown man
20s.
by that time.
That was like in my 20s show. So, but it was really good. It was so regular show was like it was for kids, but all the references
Or
were so
adult.
old. You know, like unless you know what they're talking about, like you know, like it was weird.
But
You
that's
know,
how Rocko's Modern Life was.
Rocko's Modern Life. Hell, Animaniacs had a lot of
And
innuendos that
Mhm.
that went
Oh,
over
yeah.
your head. You know, when you go back and revisit that, holy crap!
Yeah,
I would
Yeah.
feel
Mhm.
bad if I don't stay at least this once.
Dexter's Laboratory.
DW Arthur is off. I loved Arthur. Oh yeah.
Arthur's a good one. It's still on TV. You know,
Yeah.
I think
I
it's a
watch
little
it
too
sometimes. I'll be just
old.
flipping through channels and whatever. Like, we'll
It's a
stop
little
to
too
watch
old
this.
for my son to really care for it, but it's a good one. It's a good one. Danny Phantom.
Danny
My
Phantom's
best
good.
friend did that. She wouldn't let me put in a Metallica tape in it.
Nice.
Teddy
Which one?
Ruxpin. I had
Oh,
I
Teddy.
had Teddy Ruxpin.
I still have my Teddy Ruxpin. It's upstairs right now.
no way.
I
Jeez.
still have it.
That's gotta be worth some money.
Oh no, the way I did surgery on his nose, all type of stuff.
Yeah. But I had one. Me and my sister had one. It was hers, but we would put cassettes in all the time. Yeah, she wouldn't let me put a Metallica tape in it. That makes sense. Yeah. That was the best. Putting music in it and then see it like just mouse and it's like doesn't match. It's just so stupid. It's awesome. Cleves, what's up, Cleves? He said cow and
Please.
chicken.
What's going on, Cleves?
I might have to ban you,
That
Matt
guy?
Film, for
Oh, whoa,
Caillou.
Caillou.
Like, no. Oh God, no.
It's a gotta leave. Little bald headed guy.
Yeah, we do not do that one.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah. We don't mess with that. That,
Hey, but
that show was so annoying. One of
I
my
know
kids'
Power
friends
Rangers is
liked it.
it's not a cartoon, but come on, I watched Power Rangers from the time I was 6 to I was like, yes,
From the very beginning, right?
for too long.
Oh yeah.
For too long.
It was like during COVID when I noticed Power Rangers was on Netflix. I legit watched the first like 2 seasons and they did the whole Green Ranger saga, the White Ranger saga, like
Green Ranger.
and Erica's looking at me and goes, "This is stupid." I'm like, "You shut your mouth. This is amazing."
Yeah.
This is great. So how does Arthur's glasses stay on his head?
No. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh man, it's so funny.
Yeah. What's up? VR Troopers.
Please, what's up?
VR
Troop.
Big Bad Beetleborgs. I remember that one.
Yeah.
That was a good one. They were all
God.
the same thing.
They were all Power Rangers ripoffs. And they were getting crazy with it. Like I said, VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs. We had that one that lasted like one season, the Mystic Knights of Tir na Nog.
Yeah.
Los Luchadores was another one.
And it's funny. They all came on like one after that other.
Yeah.
There was a are you talking about that? There was another show because I remember like there's Johnny Test. I used to watch Johnny Test a lot. I like that one, but there's a luchador one where they're like luchadors in training and they went to a school. Mucha Lucha.
Yeah. Mucha Lucha, yeah.
Lucha.
That one was awesome. Like the Flea was like so good. It was all those good cartoons.
Oh, I'm dying for that one.
Which one?
Said Arthur wearing headphones on the side of his head while his ears are on the top of his head. He got some headphones down here. I love it.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Made no sense. Ooh, can he come in with Street Sharks?
Street Sharks. Mm.
That was good. I heard
we had a bunch of I heard about that. Yeah, we had a bunch of TMNT knockoffs. Street Sharks. There was Cowboys of Moo Mesa, Biker Mice from Mars, which took place in Chicago. Yeah. So it already scored cool points with me taking place in Chicago.
Yeah, that one's coming back.
I'm with it. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is executive. His production company's bringing it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Small Wonder. Small Wonder isn't a cartoon, but it was a show. Yeah, Small Wonder was a show. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Small Wonder.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember that one.
Little girl who's a robot.
Mm-hmm. You know, always wore red. Like, hello, family. Like you.
Oh, yeah. I gotta look it up. But I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. So it wasn't. It's something with like cats at a junkyard.
SWAT cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good one
for mechanics. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, that was a really good one.
And it got canceled prematurely. The friggin' like CEO of Hanna-Barbera, either him or his wife, like said it was too violent or something like that, and that's the reason it got canceled.
Yeah,
you friggin' bastards.
Fredo said one word: Topanga. Dude, I love Topanga. She wasn't my first crush because I love Saved by the Bell too, and whatever. But Topanga was. I was telling them before they like made her into this cool chick. It's like, man, Topanga about to be fine. I can see it.
Yeah. And it's funny. It's funny. Mama Bear just mentioned the Power Rangers movie. I think for me, it was it was Kimberly particularly in the Power Rangers movie because that was around the time changes were starting to happen, and yeah, I think it was about that point for me. That was my first one.
Dude, I used to watch TGIF, and then I get to watch Snick.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
on Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, I just love that. Oh my goodness.
Are
you afraid of the dark?
Yeah. Are you afraid of the dark? All that Secret World of Alex Mack.
Man.
Yep.
All that's it.
Yeah.
The beginning, not the one where everyone's getting
the first one.
Oh no! That goes without saying.
But with if you guys get a chance, there's who is it? Topanga, the friend, and the brother
Sean.
do a podcast together.
Topanga, Sean, and Eric.
And Eric, yeah, they do a podcast together and they talk about and I think they go episode by episode of Boy Meets World.
And you know why they don't have
yes, I do.
Corey, yeah.
Benson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He ghosted them.
So some of them. But you know why? Because he's going for politics.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's doing politics.
And
but it's because she said what Danielle Fisher or Fischel, whatever her name is.
Fischel. Yeah.
It's L, right? She had said like in an article like pretty recently, like it was like sometime this year, I think it was, where she had reached out to him and kept reaching out to him, and told him like, hey, I'm gonna text you until you get back to me, and then she said his new wife that he's just newly married text her back. He goes, he doesn't want to talk to you. Don't you get it? It kind of I'm like, fuck, that sounds fucked up,
Yeah.
So, it's rough. It's annoying.
I like Corey, but I always felt like he had some douchebag in him. That's why Sean was more. Everyone like Sean and Eric more.
Yeah.
Even the kids.
Yeah. But like I get sometimes when you're a kid actor and you're like, I'm done with this, I'm gonna move on. I get it, but just to like completely
someone, let them know.
Yeah. Be
an adult.
Be an adult. Who is it? Tom Welling, it was like, I'm done with Smallville, and he was done with Smallville for a while, and then Michael Rosenbaum, slowly pulled him in because he was bugging him for years. And he goes, "Hey, let's go to some cons, come on my podcast." And finally, and now they have a whole fucking podcast together, and all they do is talk about
Together,
Smallville.
yeah.
Yeah,
because
so
that's what they love. I mean, you love it. Sometimes you get tired of it,
yeah, it's a lot.
but you never really fall out of love with it. You're just tired.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. The whole thing with Ben Savage kind of sucks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mama Bear.
What's that?
I'm not
Not
admitting
admitting
who
who
my
my
Power
Power-
Rangers crush was. I wonder.
Oh man, I'm not even gonna touch that. Boy, we were my childhood. I forgot to say you gotta go.
All
Cool,
right,
man.
Fredo.
See you,
Appreciate
Alfredo.
Appreciate you coming
Thanks
by,
for coming
man.
through.
Yeah. Me and my cousins used to beat on those
At those
what are
competitions.
competition
Yeah.
shows with King
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Bet I say beat. I said bet on those competition shows
Yeah.
with Candy. Yeah. Don't forget to like the stream like I did. Yes, thank you, Kenny. Yeah, anybody watching, make sure you guys hit that little thumbs up, man. It helps us out a lot, and it helps push the show out to some more people. So yeah, we appreciate it a lot. So thank you, Kenny, for that reminder. Did you know, and I'm sure you did, that the teacher, Mr. Feeney, was the voice of Kip? Yeah.
I think everyone deserves to have a Mr. Feeney in their life.
Mhm.
Anyone, if you have a Mr. Feeney, I mean, you're probably a better human being because you had someone like that in your life.
Yeah, seriously. If he had
Feeney.
Yeah.
Feeney.
Watching the compilation of him just screaming out to him, saying his name, it's like a 10-minute video of just him saying Feeney over and over again. It's awesome. Zach back in the chat. A little Halo. Yeah, sorry if I skipped over some stuff, man, but yeah, it was coming in crazy. I did
Okay,
start some
yeah.
things. Kevin Davis, I did see this. I want to see it. The Academy love Regina King. I could get her. I could see her getting an Oscar nomination for Shirley for Netflix. I have to watch it. I heard it's pretty
Yeah, I
good.
still got to watch it.
I heard it's pretty good. There's that clip going around the internet. She was on Jimmy Kimmel, I think, recently, and he almost cried, because of the whole situation with her and her son, I believe.
Which is horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess it started choking him up a lot, and her just being a complete badass and professional and everything, like she just carried on. Yeah, it's just it
That's hard to talk about.
Yeah, it's super hard to talk about it, but she's like, it just like I'm watching that was just like, he's getting choked up, and he obviously, it's a lot of emotions, and you kind of start to relate with your kids and stuff, and so he's getting literally choked up and hard for him to talk, and she's there just legit being a badass person and super strong and just continuing on and pushing forward. So yeah, I thought that was a real cool clip, man. Shows how great she is. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. But so I thought Moana was gonna be live action. Moana okay, but nothing I'm waiting on.
They're separate. They're making a sequel and they're making a live action adaptation of the original.
I think my oldest was 5 when Moana came out, or 4 when it came out, and we watched it every day. And there's something, my wife, has different type of hair, so my little girl, looked very much like Moana did, so she, related to that. So that's why I always say that when you see someone that you reminds you of yourself, kind of just sticks with you. So for them, for specifically my Charlie, she loves it.
Yeah, it's a good story. I mean, amazing music, with Lin-Manuel Miranda, writing the music for it. So
I don't know, The Rock was great.
The Rock. The Rock was really great in it. You know, I mean, you had what's the hell's
I
his
know
name?
like the whole
The big
rap.
snail guy.
Shiny.
Yeah, Fly of the Concords guy. I can't think of his name.
Yeah, Jermaine Clement,
I think
Is
that's
that
who it was. It was one of them.
or was it the other one?
It was one of them. I think it was Jermaine Clement. Doing the shiny stuff, you know,
That was
and he's
awesome.
always fun. You know, it's yeah, that whole movie is a lot of fun. It looks gorgeous. It's really cool. Oh man, you got to go, Brian. At Epcot they have the Moana water kind of thing at Epcot.
Oh,
So if you're
no.
saying you and your girls like it, it's not a ride or anything, it's an experience. So it's a walkthrough, and Epcot's like a whole educational kind of thing, or at least part of Epcot is, and it's all about like, you know, water conservation and this and that, but it's all with Moana, which makes sense, you know. So people are like, it's amazing. People went in and were like, this is going to be stupid. Why are you doing this? This sounds stupid. And then the release day came like a couple months ago. I want to say like earlier, was it? I mean, no, it might have been like last year, I think last summer. And people went and did it, and they're like, this is magical. It's like, it's insane, like what they were able to do with water and the area they were in. So definitely going to Epcot.
We're going to all of them. First of all, we're going to all the parks.
Are you going to all of them? There you go.
All of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So that whole section, it's new. I haven't been there, but you know, I watch people go through and stuff, and they're like, it's really, really, really good. So especially if they like Moana, they're gonna have a blast with that.
Yeah. Man. The last time they watched Moana was like Saturday. So I mean, it's been a little bit of time, you know. It's been 5 days.
Earlier today.
All right, we could do what? Trailer or do X-Men or Invincible?
I'm down for whichever one you guys want to start with. You guys want to do X-Men, don't you?
Man, we can do X-Men. Why not? Oh, I love it. Dude, I want to talk about this episode specifically because I think people are going to like, I don't know, not like what I have.
Or should we talk about this movie news with Fantastic Four first?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
But, you know, hold on. We're gonna wait. Tank, I know Tank wants to talk about Silver Surfer and the reports about that. That's funny. Kenny said there's also a compilation on YouTube called Cyclops Saying Gene a Lot. And he does say Gene a lot.
Yep.
And it should be another compilation. Say, how many times can she faint?
Oh, there's plenty of compilations of that. I've seen them.
Every single time. Oh my god.
Every time.
Well, before while we waiting for Tay real quick. So what did you think about X-Men? Like, what was your first thought? Without giving you a rundown, but how'd you feel about the episode? Just your feelings.
Oh, I loved it. It was especially nostalgic. You know, granted, most of the episodes are, but this one was like especially nostalgic.
Otendo.
I loved it. Yeah, that was awesome. I was waiting for this episode ever since I first heard about it. It's one of my most anticipated of the season.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
I have no complaints, but I will say the action was lacking as much as it was. It was more story on the life death part. And you know, Otendo had a lot of stuff going on, which I thought was really cool.
Sure did.
You know, but life death had a lot less. So, yeah, I'm not a huge Forge guy. You know, it's a lot of things with that, and it's
sorry.
I had I'll wait till we get to review before I say what I have a problem with.
Well, after watching the episode, I'm like, I don't think Brian's gonna like this one. Yeah.
Oh, Tendo was fine.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. They should have split. I mean, they should have split it up in 2 episodes. I don't know why
Exactly.
they're doing like, and they literally had its own little title, like that finished and then said life death. And I'm like, what? I'm like, why are you doing?
Yeah, that was an interesting route to take. Huh?
Yeah, like why are you doing literally 2 episodes in one episode? I don't know. It was weird. All right. Hopefully, I'm a little better. I don't know what the hell happened. Everything just completely just like wrapped. So,
mental note: have an X-Men song, even if I ever meet Brandon.
just have it playing in the background.
Just play. He'd be like, "Oh man, I can't walk away ever." Hey, Brian, I don't have my new Jack City look today.
I keep losing.
Got it right here, man. Put it on right after the show. Like Nino Brown. Yes. Did you guys see the IMAX trailer for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes? Yes.
Not the IMAX trailer.
You didn't? I saw the IMAX.
No.
This past weekend.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited about it. Like at first I was kind of like whatever, and then I keep seeing trailers. I'm like, oh,
I understand.
I'm interested. Yeah, I'm interested.
I'm interested. I like the I really like this newer Planet of the Apes trilogy, and looking forward to seeing where they go with it next. And just the the CG motion capture just looks incredible. So I'm looking forward to seeing more apes, especially now that pretty much all of them seem to be able to talk now.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to do more.
I'm definitely looking forward to
it. When they can communicate. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to talk about X-Men then?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Bring that down. Hopefully. Fuck, man, why is it laggy? I'm ready to freaking. On my end, it's all laggy again.
Yeah.
I'm ready to like drop kick my computer.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I know. Like literally, I don't know what else I can close. I have everything possibly closed that I can't have closed. So,
I mean, you look fine right now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's talk about X-Men. All right. Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer, and with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're going to talk about the newest episode of X-Men 97. Yeah, bro. There you go. Yeah. Oh, and it made me laggy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh man, yeah. Like you said, like every time, it's still the trailer still comes, or the intro comes on, and it's still one of the best. It's the highlight of my day almost.
Absolutely,
just watching it.
Absolutely,
yeah, just gets you hyped.
I agree with Brandman though from last time. Why are they asking? Do you want to skip? No, I don't want to skip. It's just like,
no,
what kind of craziness is that?
Yeah, like don't even ask. What are you doing? But yeah, we'll start off. Start off right off the bat. What you guys think about it? How did you like this episode? Brandman, start off with you.
I thought it was fun. I was telling Brian, I just like it was especially nostalgic for me. Especially with the throwback video game vibe, a lot of the callbacks to a multitude of the video games that we grew up with, which was a lot of fun to watch. I think Mojo's a pretty entertaining villain. I liked that. it really made me appreciate, like I've said in the past, the ensemble element of this show. Because this one, or at least the first half, was totally focused on Jubilee. The second half was focused on Storm. They're focusing on individual characters and their plights and what they're going through. Everyone's having an arc, which is great. I really liked, that they did like a lot of 16-bit video game stuff with like a lot of the landscapes and settings. The first half of it. Second half of it was a little more nuanced and like a little more grown up than the first half, which I also liked. I'd say that's what I had appreciated with this episode in particular.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So for me, Motendo was a throwback. Really, got me, feeling. I love the Nintendo look of things. How everything was, kind of in the 16 pixel, like 16-bit or 32-bit. Like that was really cool. I enjoyed the whole idea with Jubilee and Sunspot and going through that, and then him still not using his powers, but Jubilee doing what she needs to do. The cat mouse game was cool. So I enjoyed the whole part of the episode. Then it's life death is first of all, it's a huge storyline in Storm. All right. And it's not one of my favorite storylines, but it's a huge one. And to give it only 25 minutes was weird. And then it was weird, of course, with the whole Ford saying, I love you. And Storm ain't gonna say that back to you. And you've only known me for like 15 minutes, bro. So like, it's just, it didn't make any sense. But I think it deserved a little bit more time to kind of dive into the story. So I think my complaint is that this should have been 2 different episodes. That's my major complaint. And plus I don't seeing a depowered Storm. That's not the first thing I need to see from Storm. Like that sucks. But I will say I love listening to her. I can't get enough of what's her name? Allison Seeley Smith. Just can't get enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's great.
Her voice is just so commanding, as that character, like more so than any other character in the show.
Just fits perfectly.
Yeah. I don't. For me, I just going off of the whole Forge thing. I thought it was kind of stupid. I was like, oh, like you just met her, like you said. But the one thing I thought he was kind of cool was he goes, you're a goddess. He goes, powers be damned, you're still a goddess. I was like, oh yeah, that was kind of cool. Like, all right, man.
That was a line.
Yeah, he's trying to kick that gas.
That's what you should say afterwards. Bars.
Yeah. Oh no, what's the new generation say? Riz rizzing her up.
Oh man.
Yeah. There you go. But no, that was but it was kind of like cool because like he's trying to hype her up a little bit still and showing like you're more than just your powers. Like I get what they're doing. I'm not a fan of it.
Power is not the answer.
But also it's just like with it being half of the episode, I thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, why are you doing like 2 half episodes in one episode? And especially one is just a part 1. So why? And then next episode is not even part 2. So we're getting a in-between story, and then we're gonna finish up Storm's story, which I'm assuming by the end of that she's gonna get her powers back. But I thought it was kind of weird. I was like, what? Just storytelling wise, it kind of felt weird. Like why would you half a story and then the other half is not next week but in 2 weeks? And it's just it's weird unless they maybe slide it in somehow and they're connect whatever they're doing next week with the end of that. Maybe, I don't know.
But it's like it's put another week of us not having Storm.
Yeah.
As Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the call to Aurora. Understanding her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like it. I just didn't enjoy, even though I know life death is a huge part of X-Men. I mean, if you talk about Storm, that's a huge storyline. So even
Yeah.
then, even if I don't like it, give it a full episode.
At least, I mean, but I mean, they are, but I mean, ultimately it's getting an episode and a half, which is more than you can say for Goblin Queen. I mean, so at least they get,
seems rushed always. Like, why are you rushing it?
yeah, yeah,
Chill.
yeah. So, I mean, I didn't hate it, but it was just like, it was just a little weird, and then it kind of, the way the episode ended with the life death part was, so what's real and what's not real.
Exactly.
I mean, that was kind of my thing, because I believe who's the bad guy that used to like haunt her when she was a kid. He was in the movie Legion. He was like the mutant. Oh, I can't think of the bad guy's name.
So, I mean, this one, the adversary, but I don't know. Or her.
Shadow King.
Shadow King. Oh, Shadow King. Yeah. Yeah.
Shadow King. Yeah. That's who I'm assuming it is. Um, just because of the history of her and that character, but and he might have been like waiting for like all this time for her to find like oh, it's a good time for me to sneak in. So I don't know. So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna end better, but we just gotta wait 2 weeks for it, so it kind of sucks. But at least we get that before the big 3-part finale. So at least in the finale she can still be a badass. But yeah, with the Motendo, I thought it was awesome. I loved it. I love that part of the episode, because it was just like it. They
Action and
literally
stuff.
had clips of the game. They had the game clips in it, and it was just like, oh man, the Sentinels and just everything about it was very throwback, like to the game, to the arcade game. So I definitely love that a lot about it. But overall, it was okay episode. I didn't, the beginning was good, and then it got into the more serious like stuff with Storm and Forge, and that whole thing felt weird.
And but it even seemed rushed, even with it being that they started.
Yeah.
It just seemed like the relationship itself was rushed. Like, dude, I don't know you. Like, why is it this relationship? And I always felt like there was more to them, to the whole Forge thing. It was more to it, and it was just got to that point so fast, and I felt like I had to watch it twice because I was like, did I miss something?
Yeah. Well, also they do weird time skips.
You have no idea.
And
Time jumps, yeah.
and you have no idea how long each time skip is. Yeah. So that's the part that kind of throws me off.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm laggy. It's getting bad on my end. But yeah, that's kind of like my stuff with it.
Yeah, it's weird. I agree though. It just, I don't know. So how you here 2 weeks? Were you here for 4 days? Like what is going on?
Yeah.
If it's the same time that Rogan's been in this game, it's been about 4 hours. So like I don't know like what is really going on. Hey, tell me I love you. Bro, if you know anything about her, she ain't gonna say I love you back.
Yeah. Especially after hearing the news of like, hey, it's my fault. I mean, not directly, but kind of a little bit, my fault of it. So, it like you said, it was very rushed. It was very, very rushed, because I think they were trying to get to the end with whatever the owl is, and that's attacking her. Like that's where they wanted to get. So the next episode of it is like, that's the whole thing. It's like mind games, and she has to learn to unblock it herself, kind of thing. I think that's what's going to happen, right? Like she can unblock it because she's an Omega level. So
so you are this. You're already. There's no one can take your power away from you. It's just a mind block, brain block. So it's just, once you get past that, you're going to be able to do whatever you want. So yeah, that's what I think.
Oh, you just said the line they're going to say. He goes, "No one can take the power away from you."
Yeah.
It's very it's very X-Men-y though. It's like that's something like that what they say in the comics and the show, like that's like legit, like so who Forge is gonna say that to her for sure.
But whatever.
I'm still. What about the actual looks of the show? I'm still digging the like. It just looks good.
Nintendo looked great because once again that 1632-bit type of thing was awesome, and it kind of got enhanced depending on the scene you were seeing. So I thought that was just kind of cool to see.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, cool. Let's see what some of these comments are saying. Kenny Sparks said, "Love Jubilee and Storm's characterizations." Yep.
Same.
He goes, "What's Magneto got against birthdays? He's just a party pooper, man."
Yeah.
I'm
He's
surprised though. I was like, no one else stepped up and said, bro, we're going to celebrate her birthday. She's been around longer than you."
Yeah. Exactly. The only thing though I thought was funny was the whole that what's his name, Gambit is still like, I don't know if he's playing dumb or if he's just like being like, blissfully ignorant to the whole situation, because he's like, "Oh, I made you coffee," and she's like, "Oh, he beat you to it," and the spoons come in with the cream and all that. It was like, a little metaphor for, I thought, because that's why I laughed on my always giving her the cream.
It's
I'm like,
cream,
okay.
exactly.
Shots like 3 shots, I guess.
Oh, that's exactly
So,
what I thought.
so yeah, I was like, of course, dirty minded, but like reading between the lines a little bit. But it's just like, is Gambit just like weird
What
about
can
it?
you
I don't
do?
know. Yeah, I guess. I guess. I don't know. But that was weird. Yeah, Forge was tripping. You don't even know me.
I know you've only known me for 32 minutes, but I love you.
She slapped the freak out of him, man. She slapped. Oh man.
She went back to Kenya.
Yeah, that was a good slap.
Yeah.
She rotated.
Yeah, she threw her whole body into that.
Oh man. Reminds me of how many birthdays separate him and Rogue.
Yeah, like a life. Just
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, probably at least 3 of Jubilee's life, right?
I was
3 Jubilees equals the age of
about 50 years, guys. About 50 years. That's what it is.
Yeah. Damn. He said, "Yeah, that's my biggest critique of the show. All of these arcs that they're rushing through could be 1 or 3 episodes by themselves, if not a whole season. Not the Mojo arc. That was fine as a one-off. Yeah, Mojo always should be a one-off. Like,
yeah,
it should never be a big
It wasn't
thing.
even one-off. It was a half-off.
It was a half, yeah. But I do agree. They're rushing through all this stuff, and each one wanted at least 2 or 3 episodes. The Goblin Queen thing happened so fast.
Yeah.
It was here and gone. She was just here and gone.
Yeah. Speedrun through it.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
See the little baby?
Yeah. Little baby Cable. Yeah. But yeah, I just thought that was kind of crazy. And they still even haven't dealt with it. Because didn't they say Cyclops and Jean were off at the UN doing stuff?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So that's where we're gonna get the next episode. The next episode is gonna be the rest of the X-Men and what's going on. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. They said, "Don't get me wrong, I love all the arcade stuff. I just hate Mojo." Why you hate Mojo?
Understandable.
Oh no.
Mojo's great.
Yeah, he's great. And also I liked how they did it, because I'm like, why does he look anorexic? He looks super skinny. And they mentioned it, which I was kind of like thrown off by that. I'm like, oh, so I really don't know Mojo too much. I don't know if his weight has anything to do with something. I don't know.
Yeah.
How what he's eating, what is he consuming? I guess he gets bigger as he consumes.
I would say as he needs like views or attention.
Yeah.
Because
he said he's consuming their brain power or whatever, and then that's
yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I don't know. He's got the old the Riddler Batman thing on top of the TV that like sucks your brain juice.
Exactly.
Oh man, but I like Mojo. He's because he's so goofy and stupid. Like it makes no sense, but it's awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. The power
The
is yours.
power is yours. No, oops, bro.
Wrong character. Yeah.
That's this
Yeah.
one.
He's gonna point to each one, just boom. Need a vending machine, just like boom, B12, boom, Captain America, or Captain Planet. Yeah, but yeah. I don't know. I'm liking the show so far though. Still, I'm like,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
I have personal problems with what they're doing, but it's not like I'm like, oh, the show sucks now because they did this. It's just I wish they wouldn't rush things, and I wish they wouldn't, especially go after like Storm, who's like the strongest of them all.
Mhm.
So the whole Magneto thing I think is still weird, but I can see where it's all leading to down the road.
Mhm.
Yep. And
So
why they're doing it. I mean, and it's not like they pull it out of the air. I have all the comics that have Magneto in Rogue. Like I have all of them. So
Yeah.
I understand what it is, but it's just I don't really need it. It's not something I really want.
yeah, well, we'll see.
Mhm.
Anything else, Brandon? You might have missed, or anything you expect?
Um, it's so hard to expect things when it comes to this show in particular. That's why I'm just observing and trying not to speculate anything. Um, I liked the untied loose end that they had with Storm. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. Um,
It's 274, Uncanny X-Men 274.
Also, bringing the original voice actress back to voice the older version of Jubilee, awesome.
Yeah.
Is that what they did?
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, why does she sound familiar? I didn't know that.
Mhm.
That is cool. I do like that.
Mhm.
I like that a lot. But yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm still
pretty much
thinking
all I
there's
have.
another. How many more episodes? There's 4, so another like 6 more, I think. 5 or 6 more
Mhm.
episodes.
Oh, is it 4 more?
No,
Oh, so
it's
you
at
have 3,
least
you have
at
3,
least
4, 5 episodes.
5. Yeah, that sounds about right. So yeah. So we're about halfway through the season already. Yeah, I'm digging it.
Mhm.
They already greenlit a season 3, so we're getting at least a third season.
Nice.
Which is good. I think it's a little early to do something like that when you're only
Mhm.
halfway through season 1. But at least they're able to plan that far ahead.
Mhm.
And you're able
That's
to
kinda
do the biggest problem we have is that it's going so fast. So maybe you can slow things down knowing that you're good.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to go through your whole storylines. You don't have to rush it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Which what they could have been doing, is like we don't know if we're getting a season 2 or 3, and they might have just knocked out,
No,
whatever they
yeah.
could in this season, and
Mhm.
then season 2 was greenlit before this one even aired, and then season 3 now. So hopefully, maybe they start to slow down a little bit, which would be nice.
Mhm.
6 episodes, guys. It ends May 15th.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice. There you go. And then
You the
what
vampire.
picks up the vampire? Yeah, the vampire picks right up.
Mhm.
My brother said, yeah, feeds off the views they predicted it influenced with Mojo. Yeah. It was Zuckerberg, his Mojo. That's a real world Mojo. That's what I was referencing with the birthday joke.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Yeah. Miss Sinister could be a half season villain. I
It should
hope.
have been longer. Like even what
Yeah.
we had with Goblin Queen and all that stuff, you should have more.
Yeah. I mean, right now he's just one episode, which sucks because he's a cool character.
Mhm.
Yeah. So hopefully they bring him back. I think they will. Especially towards
Yeah.
the
Yeah. I don't think
end.
it's gonna be a one-off or a one and done.
Yeah. But cool. He said Trash could have been the other half.
Could have had Mr.
That's
Sinister messing with all of them, especially with the
Mhm.
whole Rogue and Like you could have made all those all those dream scenarios a separate episode and really dove into Sinister and how awesome of a villain he is.
Yeah. But even doing Trask and then Mr. Sinister, I think that would be fine. I wouldn't mind that. But again, they did one episode of one and one episode of the other, and then that's it. So it's just it's weirdly paced. It's going a little too fast, which is crazy because then you look at some of the other stuff on Disney and you're like, okay, can you do something? Like you can't start poking it with a stick. Meanwhile, meanwhile, X-Men 97, you're like, whoa, man.
Take your time. Give me a slow burn. Can you imagine me saying, give me a slow burn?
Not even a slow burn, just burn normally. It's normal. Don't go too fast, don't go too slow. Just do your thing. But we'll see. But cool. Yeah, that's our thoughts on this last episode, where we think it might go, some predictions and stuff like that. But yeah, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys thought about it. Appreciate everyone coming in, checking us out on the replay. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching live, stick around because we are move on to our next topic. Cool. Oh, sorry.
I may or may not have to cut out a little early. I'm getting dead exhausted.
Get something to drink.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about before you head out? What else we're going to talk about? Invincible?
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. We can do Fantastic
Silver Surfer. We can do that too. Yeah, I definitely want to talk about Invincible though.
Let me pull up the picture real quick.
Just a regular burn.
Yeah. Yeah, because like Andor for me was just so slow. So slow.
I be talking about Andors. Come on. Y'all don't want that. Nobody needs that in their life.
Move it down there. That looks good. All right, cool. Let's talk about Silver Surfer. All right. Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer. I'm with Brandman Brian the Grizzly, and we are going to discuss new casting for Fantastic Four that everyone has feelings about.
Yeah.
To say the least, right?
To say the least. I forgot what her name is, but I know she is Emmy winning, Emmy nominated. Like, what's her name?
Yep. Her name is Julia Garner.
There you go. Yes. Yeah, so she got casted for not the Silver Surfer that we all know as was that Norrin Reed? She is going to be
Norrin Rad.
Norrin Rad. Sorry, not Reed. Rad. She's gonna be Shala Bal, I think is how you pronounce that.
Shala Bal, yeah.
Shala Bal. Which is another version of Silver Surfer. They're the same character, not just was it gender swapping. I don't know too much about her, about this
there
version.
Is you want to know how many comics she's in?
It's got to be like 5.
It's like 4.
4, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's super. I mean, she was a love interest of Norrin Rad, and that's all I really know. And it's I think it's a multiverse thing. I think.
I mean, it tracks with everything we know about Fantastic Four. So apparently, this Fantastic Four is not from this universe. It's this it's in a different dimension. So and I think what is going to happen is Mr. Fantastic is going to have something happening. Like he causes some type of rift. He causes it to be. He's so smart. He's able to get them out of their universe and brings them into the 616. So everything they can have happen. They can have different variations of the characters. So that kind of makes perfect sense.
So, what about you, Brandon?
What was the question again? I'm
Just what
joking.
you feel about it?
Oh no, yeah, I'm fine with it. You know, she existed in the comics despite existing there for a limited time. They already said that this is going to be an alternate universe, so I think you can, do more with the, hence why Pedro Pascal is playing Reed Richards and not John Krasinski. Um, so I'm fine with that, and Julia Garner's a good enough actress to where you know, um, I'm kind of interested to see where it pans out. For all we know at this point, the Silver Surfer that Norrin Rad that we're well familiar with might still show up. With it being an alternate universe, I'm fine with it. This character existed in the comics, and it's silly how people are getting all up in their feelings about something that already happened in the comics. You know, I've seen all kinds of stuff already uh, in regards to this casting, and I'm like, it's fine. She existed in the comics. Go for it. Do the female Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
I
mean, she's also like a good actress.
she's a really good actress.
Our Ozark, I believe, is where she won like the some of the
This is
Emmys.
Ozark, yeah.
So she's been in a bunch of.
She's a pretty good actress.
Yeah.
If you really watch the Ozark, yeah.
Yeah, I believe she won 3 Emmys, nominated 4 times. I think that's what I'm looking at here. So, yeah, she won 3 Primetime Emmy Awards for outstanding supporting actress in a drama series, and a Golden Globe for best supporting actress. So, yeah, so it's not like she's just like a nobody. Like she's, won award for being good. So,
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I don't hate the idea. It's just.
I know she existed in the comics. That's not my point, or not my point either. Because guess what? If I'm gonna do Superman, there's a certain Superman I want. I don't necessarily need his son. I don't want. There's only there's things that I would have a problem with if they were going with it the entire movie. If this was a casting that was going to stay around for multiple fantastic, I would have a problem with it, because I think you don't. The main person is not. I hate when they did it in Black Panther, so I had to be consistent, right? If I said Black Panther is T'Challa, sure he was Black Panther for four comics, so I can't say she or 6 comics. I can't say she's not Black Panther, but that's not necessarily the one I want. But that only goes for if it's the whole movie. Like, it's going to be a franchise thing that's going to be trying to carry the franchise. When you're talking about as a spot thing, just because she's going to play the Super Surfer, you don't know how much it's going to be. What's her storyline is going to be, and it's going to be another universe. You have to expect some things to be different. So, I don't think this is so big of a story that it's going to hurt. That it was necessary that you have to have Norrin Rad as the Silver Surfer, because I think you're going to get him throughout the rest of the Fantastic Four. He's going to be important. If you're going to blow up this universe, why are you going to have a main character get blown up with him?
Exactly.
That doesn't make sense. That would be silly of him, right? I mean,
yeah, and I'm exactly like that. It's like, why would you kill off somebody like that? Even if it's in a different universe, having her come in and introducing the story of Galactus Heralds or whatever they're called, and stuff like that. It's like, so you're introducing it, and then you're gonna later on solidify it into the thing that I think that's how they're gonna go. So
I mean, and she wasn't around, because she's like the empress of the planet that Norrin Rad is from. So like, this is not like that she's not well known.
Yeah,
she's there. She's just not the Silver Surfer that you're used to. But if you're not, if this is not a main storyline, then who gives a crap?
Yeah. And also, it kind of goes, because remember, was it a few months ago? Everyone was talking about the rumor of MCU rebooting. You know what I mean? That's not going to be a hard
Yeah.
reboot and stuff, but it'll be a soft reboot. This makes sense. This makes sense. Like, all right, we're going to tell this story with a group of people and we got to bring them over to the real world, you know, or not real, but
To
our
this,
world, you know, and
616.
you know, having somebody like this, like, cool, you're a great actress, you know, we're just going to do a one and done kind of thing. You know, I have no major issue with it. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, too, I have to wait till I see the movie. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, everyone lost their mind when John Krasinski was Mr. Fantastic because that's what people were asking for.
Yeah,
We got it. It wasn't that great. It was cool, but I think the way
it
they
wasn't him
executed
that wasn't great. It was the movie. That
yeah,
was not
the way they executed it
Mhm.
was not good. You know, but you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure that universe is gonna die with an incursion or something like that. You know, like they're setting up these big things that are gonna kill off realities or universes and stuff. And
Mhm.
I'm cool with it. I just need to see. I need to see how it's done. That's the ultimate kind of thing for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Which makes sense.
Yeah, you know. So don't hate it. You
they're
know,
creating
No.
stakes too. So I mean, when you have a good actress playing a character that is in the comic book, so nothing that we've all been complaining about is being done. Knowing that Norman Rad is going to be there, he might be even the one that gets through, like before the universe, implodes, whatever. He might be the
Mhm.
one getting through into the 616. You know, she saves his life because they have their love interest. So like
mhm,
that could all be possible, and then everyone's complaining about something when you don't know nothing yet.
yeah,
So how about you
exactly.
just wait and see what it is? And you want to complain, then complain.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
at least know what you're complaining about first. Don't just complain because
exactly.
she's a woman.
Yeah, and I think that's the issue. Is just like, oh, it's a chick. You know, and it's like, I don't want it. You know, or even seen who said that. I saw somebody. Was this one? No, here you go. Sorry. Mama Bear said fanboys who are part of the outrage culture are upset that it's a woman, and
Pretty
that's all it
much.
is.
Yeah. That's
That's
all
all
it
it
is.
is. You know, so
Mhm.
you know your other arguments of like, oh well, this is not comic book accurate. All right, well, it's comic book accurate. You know, but also comic book accurate is kind of like what Brian was saying. That doesn't always mean it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like being
Mhm.
comic book accurate, being a good story is what matters.
Is
You know what I mean?
like,
Great, you want to
Mhm.
pay respect to the comic book, but also you need to tell a good story. You know what I mean? So you know, there's certain things like that.
if they had Norman Rad in this
Mhm.
movie and he
Yeah.
died, and in the waste of a universe and something like that, an incursion happens and he died, people will be up in arms.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So now that Disney made a different decision, why are you still up in arms?
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Check it out
So.
first. The story's good, the movie's good, cool. They're not trying to ruin the Fantastic Four, the one movie that's supposed to carry this entire franchise like
Thank you.
going forward. They're not
Thank
trying to
you.
do that. So let's see it first. Yeah, if it's bad,
Yeah.
I'll be there with you. I understand. Yeah, she hasn't been Silver Surfer for more than a couple issues. It wasn't that, wasn't a great choice, but it
Mhm.
might be. There's a lot of different choices because there are a lot of heralds of Galactus. There's a lot of Silver Surfers.
I think Thor.
Norman Rad is the number one.
Yeah. There's
You know,
there's been a lot
there's a lot.
of heralds.
Mhm.
But yeah. But I get some of the comments real quick because some of them are kind of funny. Mama Bear said real fans don't care if she existed in comics. Yeah.
Sure.
And then see, so Brandon Davis, you know, he's a normie is what we call you, Brandon. Not a bad thing. It's just you're a normal person, don't read comic books, which is fine. All you know is what you see on the movies, which is the
Mhm.
normal kind of audience, you know. So yeah, Brandon, you know, like I never seen a female Silver Surfer. So I
But
mean
you
she's
probably only
great in
seen
the comic.
one.
Yeah.
As I said, you probably only seen one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So but that's the thing, like most people are like, I'd never seen this before.
Hey,
So
hey, Brandon, there's a black Silver Surfer. I have a whole line. I have the whole storyline. I have the whole thing.
Mhm.
It's really cool run. I'm just saying, there's different Super Silver Surfers that you could have. But then if you would have went with him, that might have been a big issue too. So you gonna give us a black guy and then you gonna kill him off right away. So
Mhm.
look, they can't win without doing something. So I would rather just see what they do with this movie before I complain about it.
Yeah. Yep. Mr. Brand said, "How they make Silver Surfer a woman though? Like what's her origin? I know Silver Surfer origin, alien from another planet with dual citizenship from his planet and Earth. Who is she? So I think we already kind of talked about it a little bit. So.
Go read the comics, you casual.
Hey,
He already said he's not reading the comics, but yeah, she's a love interest. She's not the same, so they're not gender swapping. You know, it's a whole different character with her own origin. You know, she just wasn't a popular like
No.
version of the Silver Surfer. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. That's that's the main reason people are getting all up in their feelings about it.
Yeah. But like we say, he goes, "Is it a planet of Silver Surfers?" which is that's funny.
just
I don't think
in that universe.
Yeah, because he's normal, right? I'm trying to think like they're normal, and then the board is what makes them silver, right?
Yeah.
So they're gray, and then the board makes them like look metallic.
Okay, because I'm not that big into Silver Surfer lore and stuff like that. I really don't know. I know the basics, and that's about it. So
yeah, that's all you really need to know with Silver Surfer. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say he's the coolest character, and you should hold a torch and your pitchforks and storm the castle. Like that's not the character to do it for.
Yeah. Can't say that I'm all for it. Yep. Nick with Brandon. Hey, I'm not mad though. A naked silver chick, I'm cool with that. Can it be Terror Strong though? Oh man, he's on a Terror Strong kick right now. I ain't mad at it though. As long as the story makes sense, exactly. Then the movie was already ruined with Pedro.
I'm still not sure how I feel about him as Reed.
Yeah.
I don't
the look.
it.
The look is one thing, but he's a good actor. He's a good actor, and I think he can pull it off. You just gotta how they make him look. That's the thing. How are they gonna make him look? So and there's also like a 20-year age difference between him and Sue.
Yeah,
just kind of weird.
And they want to have kids.
13 year age.
13 years, but in the extra comic, but it's gonna be like 50 years, isn't it? Is it only 13 years now between them, the actors?
And
between the actors, yeah.
He's 48 and she's 30. I thought she was 30.
She's 40. He's 49. He just turned 49, and she's like 35, 36.
I thought she was 34.
Or will be 36 this year.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah. And Mom said, "This is why I love you guys. I've been saying this for years." That Black Silver Surfer. Yeah, I didn't know.
Albie Harper.
Wait, is that the dude who
he's a physicist?
Yeah, but he's the one that got his own comic book run right now with Silver Surfer.
Yep. Well, I think it started in 2019. So I had the whole thing. Yeah, so it was like 2019. It was really good.
Because he became his own his own character, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Yep. I didn't know he was a surfer. I knew the Silver knew him, but I didn't know he was a herald. Yeah. We also not gonna.
It's Ghostlight. It's Silver Surfer Ghostlight.
Okay. We also not gonna act like other than cool people are super fans of Silver Surfer. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It's like being mad with
it's not the character, man. It's just not the one that we like. Yeah. We gotta have it. It has to be him. No.
Well, same thing. Like people were kind of upset with Gamora. They're like, "Oh, she doesn't look like how she does in the comic books." So I was like, "Bro, no one fucking reads Guardians. Like, no one knows. Like, besides like a handful of people, like no one gave a shit. So you had a great actress pulled off. Now that's how Gamora looks.
So
they're gonna change it all in all the rest of the comics too.
Yeah. So who's asking for this? LOL.
People have been mad if Norman Rad was killed. Yeah. You'll have been upset.
Oh yeah. There are some Silver Surfer super fans for sure, but most people know him for being silver and looking cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's
Mhm.
the gimmick.
That's his whole thing.
Surfboard, you're going through
He's
space.
silver. Yeah, he looks cool.
Yeah. Let me tell y'all something. Even Jesus had enemies, so F people who don't like gender swap. I know how I feel about Pedro as a Reed. No. Yeah.
I don't feel like it's a good casting. He's a great
Mhm.
actor, so he could bring
He's a
something
great
to the
actor.
character that was it. But they casted a great Reed Richards in the first Fantastic Four, and still was booty, so it doesn't matter. So,
Hey,
give me
you're
good
not wrong.
content, man. I don't care.
Mhm.
Yeah. He was like Al B, sure.
Al, yeah, it's like Al B. Yeah, so it's not
Oh,
Al
okay.
B sure though.
Yeah. Like
But yeah,
yeah.
Ghostlight, Silver Surfer
Ghostlight.
Ghostlight is the one.
Checked out. Yeah, I'm a super comic book fan. Never heard of Guardians before the movie. I heard of Guardians, but I never gave a shit.
Yeah, like
about
it was the one.
Yeah, I
when
just
you
wasn't a
get
reader.
back issues
Yeah.
where that's always full. The entire line. It's just that you can
Mhm.
take all of them at any point in
Yeah.
time, and they're $1. If
Mhm.
you want.
Mhm. Like I knew of them because I always thought Rocket was kind of cool because Rocket was kind of like known to be like a little feisty little asshole kind of thing. Oh, okay, cool, whatever. Big tree. So, but yeah, but that's the thing is like I barely knew him and I was a comic book reader.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we got Tony. What's up, Tony?
Tony,
What's
hey,
going on,
you
Tony?
got the hair, bro. I love it.
know,
All
man.
right, I see.
Showing
I
off.
see.
I'll wipe silver glitter off my mouth if she comes to Earth.
Jesus, Brandon, you're down bad tonight.
Yeah, man.
Stop it. Get some help.
Man.
Woo! All right, I ain't mad at you.
Funny how only swap character they didn't object about was Fury.
No, people were
Yeah.
pissed off about Fury.
People were, despite him, the ultimate Nick Fury was modeled specifically after Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep.
And they still, threw up that and claimed to be fans.
Yeah. No, everyone gets angry. Are they?
It's exhausting.
Got mad that what's her name? Natasha wasn't actually Russian.
Exactly.
Like, why did you get an actual Russian woman?
Mhm.
So, I don't know. Always the Fantastic Four have always felt like side characters to me.
Mhm.
I can see it. I can understand, especially in the newer kind of stuff. Like they haven't had a good storyline in a long time.
Mhm.
Just like a main staple of Marvel.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like you wouldn't have Black Panther if you didn't have Fantastic
Yeah.
Four.
100%.
Like the Fantastic
Sure.
Four is like the beginning, like the whole point of how Marvel started, how the storyline started. They have more comic books than like I could think of anyone else besides Spider-Man. Like it's like Spider-Man and Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, gotta watch that David Hasselhoff Nick Fury. What MCU universe was that? Oh
I've
man,
seen
if they bring that back for Secret Wars, even for like just a shot, that'd
be hilarious.
Be hilarious. David.
Probably have him show up in Deadpool 3.
Yeah. Oh my god. That would be perfect. Just to kill him. That would be perfect. But again, like somebody who looked like the comic book. You know what I mean? Like Nick Fury was like David Hasselhoff with the eye patch. Like in the comic books. Like
He looked a
and it wasn't good. Was that?
He looked like a pirate.
Pirate? Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, trying different styles of my twists. Nice.
Hey, that's gotta try it up. The biggest problem with having the styles in your twist is going to sleep. Because you have like more back here, it's hard to go to sleep.
Oh,
really?
damn. Get one of those pillows that have the hole in the middle. Or just cut it out. Get a cheap pillow and cut it out. Kane said, I agree, Tony. Month to month, I'll care about the Fantastic Four. Right. But I expect them to be a big part of the huge crossover event. That's when I care about them. Yeah.
Reed Richards it matters so much because once again, you talk about intelligence, talk about
Mhm.
really a binding character. He is a binding character to a lot of storylines to a lot of different people.
Mm-hmm.
Namor. Anything you can think of, like Fantastic Four has kind of been part of it. Spider-Man,
Yeah.
they're part of all this stuff because you got the Thing, the crossover with the Thing and Spider-Man, team ups.
Mm-hmm.
That was in the 60s. So
Yeah.
I mean, you've always had Fantastic Four. They were always around. Anyone that's an older character has something to do with Fantastic Four.
Mhm.
Yeah. They were like you said, the staple. They were the glue. They brought a lot of people together. And it was kind of like a weird thing too, because they weren't mutants, but they had powers like mutants. So,
Yeah.
they were a weird in between kind of group that they did.
Mhm.
But and she said, "I missed the Fury outrage. At least they're consistent. It's a black or female character. This is unacceptable."
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but it's definitely way worse now. But
Mhm.
cool. Yeah. We appreciate everyone coming in, checking us out, talking about this new
Silver
what was it,
Surfer.
Julia
Fantastic.
Julia
Mhm.
Gardner,
Garner.
the Silver Surfer. Yeah, let us know what you guys think, man. If you don't like it, let us know. If you like it, cool. But leave a comment. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us every Monday and Thursday. Talk about movies, TV, comics, news, all that good stuff. But appreciate everyone coming in, hanging out with us. If you're watching live, stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic.
It's funny how J. Cole dropped a whole album after Kendrick Lamar just dropped the album like 10 days ago.
Yeah.
I find it like, they're beefing.
Yes. I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Go do what you gotta do.
All right.
Kitty, this was all a plan. This is all planned. Don't be mad in 10 days when Drake drops an album. I'm telling you, this is all planned.
If he does, that'd be funny. That'd be crazy.
Like, they're all doing it to make it all happen. It's hilarious. This is what's going on.
Yeah. There was something I want to talk about. Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Super hyped about that.
They're talking about that. Yeah.
I'm actually bring him down.
You might have to talk. I'm telling you, the Invincible was a season finale, and we're waiting to last to talk.
No, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about that.
But that's my point. It's only been 4 episodes, and it doesn't feel like a season finale.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's it's weird, man. Like I say, because like the next storyline they're gonna get into is big, so like you really couldn't get past this point without getting into something bigger. You know what I mean? So and you, I mean, can you really rush it? It's already 8 episodes. You already got so much from the season. You got him, trying to
Got
figure out who
Nolan.
he is. When got Oliver.
And he got his brother. Yeah, got Oliver. Got
Other Viltrumites. The whole thing with Alan's going on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's already a lot of shit going on. And then to do what's coming next in it is a lot. There's a lot, but I agree. Like a setup for the next event isn't a finale. You know what I mean? It should be a teaser, and you should be like get excited about it.
The
but
last of like you do a story at the end of this arc, and then like the last 15 minutes you could set up season 3. It's a cliffhanger, but like that's not what they did at all. And I thought this is very strange.
Yeah, I think that's what they were trying to get at with. I don't want to get talk too much about it.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were getting at with Angstrom.
And everyone, Angstrom's like not. He's like the villain of the week. He's like the Spot.
I mean, but the Spot becomes a big issue.
Angstrom was not.
Mm.
Oh man.
Well,
Bear says I listen to Kendrick, I listen to J. Cole, but can't pay me to listen to Drake. I mean, that's your boy, man.
That was
That's
a
your boy,
Canadian
Drake.
thing, ain't it?
Oh, it's Drake, come on.
Watch him on Degrassi. All right, isn't that like I thought every Canadian loved Drake, right?
That's funny.
Okay.
All right, let's do
Yep. let me bring him up. Cool. All right, you guys talk about this Invincible real quick.
Yep.
So yeah, so we'll do the last episode, and then we'll just do a rating for the entire season 2. You know, so I think we could do the last 2 episodes kind of as one, if that makes any more sense. I don't think it really does though, but
I mean, we just do the last episode and then just do the
Yeah.
last, and then do
the rating for the season.
the rating, because the rating will tell, because the season is only 4 episodes. If you do the last 2 episodes, it's got 2 episodes and 2.
Yeah. Well, the season's 8, but it got cut in half, which is so stupid.
Mhm.
Because
The last 4 episodes is just, come on.
It made it
I don't know why they waited.
made it feel shorter than it actually was in a
Mhm.
weird way.
Mhm. At the peak when everyone was excited, you're like, "We're gonna take a 2-month break." Like what?
Mhm.
What
2 months.
was it? 2 months? Was it more than 2 months? Yeah, because it came out a month. Yeah,
March. It was like
Yeah.
March
Yeah, it was almost 3.
12th
Yeah.
or something like that. 13th.
It was like a little over 3 months.
Yeah.
The Degrassi, the Next Generation. My brother was friends with the original series actor. Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Cool.
I think cool. All right, let's get into Invincible. Oh wait, don't I have I do. Haha.
say. You know,
cool.
if I keep on working out and Brandman gets up in the morning, he trains me, I just keep on going. And if I push myself really, really hard, I could become invincible.
Yeah, I did like that all season. All right, let's get
Yeah.
All right, what's up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer, Brandman Brandon down there, Brian the Grizzly over here, and we're going to talk about Invincible, the final episode of the season. Just took 8 months to finish the season. It's a stupid break. But episode 8, I Thought You Were Stronger, I think is the name of the title, which is a cool title or something like that. Yeah, right off the bat, what you guys think? Let's start off, Brandman, if you want to start off.
Brutal episode in terms of the graphic violence. Which kind of goes without saying on this show. I liked kind of the character conflict that Mark Grayson went through, especially near the end.
Yeah.
Even though I thought he was being a little bit of a bitch, but I like the multiverse element, kind of jumping through multiverses or like different universes. So that was probably my favorite thing about it. And kind of definitely made me anxious for season 3, even though we're probably going to wait like 2 more years.
I hope not. I hope it better not. It better come out this year. They need to. Okay.
But yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. Okay. What are you, Brian?
It was entertaining. It was obvious for me. Marcus never played football. Go for the legs, bro. Stop going after the body. Go for the legs. All that movement, he kept on getting it with the hands and all that stuff. No, stop worrying about the hands. Trip him. You never played Tekken. It was ankle
Mark's
kick.
just a glutton for punishment.
But it's interesting. They brought up so many interesting things about him holding back so much. And his holding back is what got his mother and his brother really in trouble. It's always about him holding back. If he didn't hold back, there's no one that could do anything against him. Like not these regular hero, hero or villain of the month, villain of the week guy. They're not going to be able to do anything with him, no matter how strong you think you are. Yeah, so I don't understand that, and why he continues to be that guy who holds back. I don't like it, but I'm happy that it seems like Amber is probably kind of going to fade to the back a little bit, and Adam Eve, come on, you knew that her and I mean, she was gonna get with Mark. It just made sense. It always made sense, and it's kind of like watching Saved by the Bell. You wait for your 2 favorite characters to finally get together. This is where we're gonna get season 3. But once again, that makes this episode seem like all set up for season 3.
Mhm.
So it doesn't feel very, finale-ish. But I did love when he was going through all the multiverses, seeing him Spider-Man or Spider-Boy, and then
Mhm.
so you're a man who dresses like a bat.
Yeah.
That was great.
Oh, that
And
was
you say
awesome.
your name is Bat. What? And then
Yeah.
the Walking Dead. So that I mean, I thought that was all that stuff was cool. The zombies and everything that was cool. So I mean, they had a lot of cool elements to it. It didn't feel finale-ish.
Mhm.
I agree with that.
I agree with that. Also, I think the guy that they got for Spider Man or Spider Boy, whatever the
It's the
bootleg,
voice for the game.
the
For
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular
Yeah.
Spider-Man,
Yeah,
Josh Keaton. Yeah.
Josh Keaton. Yeah, so I thought that was awesome because as soon as he talked, I'm like, oh, I know that voice. So that was super super cool. Like they got as close to Spider-Man as they could possibly get, without giving him the suit. So I thought that was super good. So I'm like, there's no way they're gonna do that. There's no way they're gonna do it in the comic book. They do it full Spider-Man and everything. I'm like, they can't. They're just gonna skip it, right? And then I enjoyed what they did with it, with that, and then and the other stuff too, going through and seeing the T-Rexes and stuff like that talk. So that was like one thing I've been like holding back was like because like you, Brandon Davis, too in the comments were saying like he's kind of like a bitch. He's like a glutton for punishment. And I was like trying to like, I'm like, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to say anything. And you're not wrong because he's like, I rather you beat me and at the end of the day, I still win, but you beat me up. I rather have that than me just full on punch your face off. You know what I mean? Like, because he was always afraid of turning into his dad, because that's what his dad would do. His dad's like, oh, you're nothing. And you saw that which is what I liked is you saw how powerful Mark is, other versions of Mark. Like he's just walking down the line, like chop, chop. And I was like, damn, that's like horrible. Just like not even trying. He's not even looking. He's just walking like, boom, flick of the wrist, your head's gone. You know what I mean? Like, so like that's kind of the thing with like Mark is that he's constantly holding back, so by holding back he's constantly getting his ass kicked because that's a better option for him than to become his dad, and that's why like I bit my tongue for so long, and I'm glad they kind of brought that up in this episode, because you're not wrong, but also it's a reason behind it, you know what I mean? So I thought that was cool, but man, when he goes out, holy shit, that was so violent. He just turns red, like literally from blood, turns red.
With that brain juice on.
Yeah, all that brain, big brain. But yeah, I thought the episode was really interesting because now you're pushing Mark to a place where he never wanted to go, and seeing his mom get his arm broke, I thought that was crazy, and stuff like that. You're getting him to a place where he doesn't want to go, but the mom still constantly is like, oh, you're the bad guy because my son's the good guy in this universe, like all that stuff was just so
but she was pushing him. She was pushing him so much, and I thought that was really cool because I think she saved the day by doing that.
Yeah,
like kind of making them go through his own mental problems and all that stuff while Mark was going through doing what he needed to do. I thought that was really smart of her. She probably, saved his brother. She saved everyone. I mean, she did it better just because of what she did. She sacrificed. And she's such what I felt like is that she is a great woman.
Yeah.
Great mother that puts her children first always, right?
Yeah.
Even the ones that she just adopts. And then when you get to the end of the episode with Nolan.
Yeah.
I think that even rang true even harder because you saw what she's done.
Yeah. And it kind of like wonder also real quick, if you don't read the comic book, or if you did read the comic book, whatever, she is she's different than what she's in the comic book. In the comic book, when everything happens, she kind of becomes an alcoholic, and they teased it. I like how they teased it a few times in the show, but she never went down that route. I think by not doing that and allowing her just to be a strong woman, makes her more badass. You know what I mean? She goes, and this is the episode that proved it. You know what I mean? Because like she's like, no, my son won't do this because I raised him, like, and then, at the very end, post-credit scene, Nolan ends with, I miss my wife. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, like, that's how bad she is. That's how badass she is. The dude who can live 100 lifetimes misses this one person. It's like she changed him. She made Mark better. Stuff with Oliver, we haven't seen yet,
But you see Oliver, you see how
Yeah.
she's affecting him,
Calls her
and
mom.
like he's so, and when he was thrown and she dove after Oliver,
Yeah.
put everything on the line, no matter what, to save him. That's a mother, man. That's a real mom right there.
Yeah. So I do think she's she's so much better in the show than in the comics. Like I really, really enjoy her. And then Sandra Oh, voicing her just is perfect too.
She adds a lot to it.
Yeah. Kenny said Nolan misses his
Nolan.
set.
I was just gonna say that. Friggin' prick. Call your wife with that. Screw Nolan.
Yeah. Like, oh man, I can't wait till you guys like see so much more. I know Kenny read the comic book, so he knows what's all the relationships that happen in that we're about to get. But yeah, I really enjoyed the episode, but it did not feel like a finale. I have to agree with that. It just felt like that cherry on top kind of was missing a little bit. I don't know. That's kind of for me.
It's so one character that's got me interested, because I haven't read comics. I've only read through the second one of the series, the novel, the graphic novel. Cecil is interesting to me. I am very interested in that. Then the place that Mark was left, and then the Guardians came to save him. He saw the older Adam and Eve and the robot. Am I wrong, or was that not the same robot? That's not the same guy. Was that?
She said Rex.
Rex. It looked like Rex, right?
Yeah.
I was like, but also, so Rex was in the robot.
So if you remember, like how he got a body, he pretty much got a body from stealing Rex's DNA. You know what I mean? So by all means, he's physically
the same as Rex,
but mentally, it's him inside. You know what I mean? But yeah, robot clone Rex. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
okay.
In that universe, I don't remember the details with all that stuff. At least not with that, because I don't remember that being a thing. The big thing when all that happens is what Eve tells Mark. That's kind of like the main thing you want to focus on.
I mean that was the Topanga Corey thing. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I'm trying to remember. I have to go back and it sucks I don't own the books, which I want to own them. I rented them from the library so I can read them. But I would have to go back and read to see if they go back to that dimension or universe. I don't think they do.
I have 3, 4, 5, and 6, but it's in storage, so I can't read anything. So now, as soon as I get to finally move, I will do that.
Yeah,
I want to
know. Yeah. I mean, I highly recommend it. It's really good. It's like 120 issues. It's like 12 volumes in the graphic novel. So yeah,
it's only 12 graphic novel volumes. Exactly.
You can knock it out super quick. I think there's some side stories, but that's not important. But yeah. Anything else before we get into the comments?
No, but I do. That's the Cecil thing.
Oh yeah.
It just seemed like he was very concerned, and I could see someone finally. Maybe Cecil has a relationship with himself too. Like he might be part of a relationship I could see in the future too. Because he'll be the one person, like, he doesn't have powers, but he has all the technology in the world to do a lot of stuff. So he can protect.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I think Kenny says it good here. He goes, Cecil is always very interesting because you never fully like him, but you also can't really say he's wrong.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I mean, and dead on for who that character is. Yeah, like he's right, but he's just
a dick.
Yeah, I mean, he's not a dick, but he's just I think he's very straightforward, and it comes off dickish. Like I'm just gonna tell you how it is, and sometimes
You're not gonna like
that's
it.
not always the best. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Unless you guys get anything else, go through some of the comments real quick. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Brandon Davis said this season of Invincible seemed like it was just all set up for season 3. The season was nowhere near as good as the first one. Yeah,
I think I agree with him too.
I agree. I think the first one was really, really good. I mean, the first one got me to read an entire fucking story in the comic book. So this one was, I think it was good, but it was a lot of setup and it had good moments. But also, all the moments were set up for something bigger later.
Yeah.
Like, so, which is fine. Because I think after once season 3 starts, I don't think there's really like a low part, because then after what's coming next, it's just like boom, 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 and it's just like there's no time to stop. And I'm trying to remember. There's like another part where you're like, oh, here, let's calm down, and it just doesn't. It's like, yeah, like Mark, yeah, So, yeah, to see that. He said, "I'm excited, Daredevil, for you not." Oh yeah, so yeah, we'll talk about that. The portal fight was dope and Invincible. It was really cool. Yeah, I liked it. Even when he tried not to fight him, he got sucked in. With throwing.
But if he
the
would have
knife.
punched him Mark needs to learn how to fight. He needs to learn how to throw a real punch. He should be able to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? Like with one punch. That should be it. Knocked out. Done. All right.
Yeah.
I don't have to kill you. Right in between, I could just do form, knockout. Come on.
Right. Let's see. I saw that Kirkman said that he's heard from fans' complaint about splitting the season. He said he'll be surprised if they do that again. They better not. Yeah.
I mean, they did it for a reason. So,
I think so, and I think it had to been some last minute edit, last minute change that they're like, oh shit, we got to fix this or we got to change this. I mean, maybe Ezra Miller was in because I didn't even know he was in season 1.
Yeah.
Briefly, very briefly.
Yeah, very briefly in season 2. I mean, for like 30 seconds. That character.
No, they said it wasn't him though.
It wasn't him though. No, it wasn't him. But that character that he played. So I wonder if they revoiced it really quick. I don't know. But I feel like we'll eventually find out what the reason was. I thought the intro card cracking the blue and black was going to lead to Invincible's second suit. Surprised they didn't do that. Yeah.
That's a good point too.
Yeah. But I think we're definitely going to get that in season 3. That's how it's going to start, I think. Is he's going to go and go to Mark Hamill's character and get that suit. Also, I wonder if there'll be a little bit of a time skip. You could.
I feel like there will be
a year or so.
Yeah, there will have to be
maybe a couple months.
Because you have to be careful. Oliver has to, because he ages so fast.
Yeah.
How far do you want him? You want him to still be a baby? You want him to be a big boy? You're like he's 8, 9. So that could be 5 months, 6 months.
Yeah. He gets more fun as a character when he's not a baby. So yeah, that's why I was like, you might want to do a little bit of a time skip just for the Oliver character, because if you do a couple months, that might be enough to get him to like 8.
Yes,
maybe. So. Kenny said, I liked all the stops Invincible made along the way. Spider-Man, The Walking Dead, campfire discussion, etc. Yeah. That was super cool. He's holding back because he's trying not to be his dad. Exactly. Mama Bear said,
yeah.
What flavor ice cream?
Yeah. Halo top.
Nice.
The healthy
even when you're, I was gonna say, even when you're trying to eat bad, it's still healthy.
Yeah.
But yeah, him holding back to not be his dad was.
Yeah, but break my mother's arm like that. I'm sending you to the shadow realm.
But I mean, that's the thing. He killed him. He literally bashed his face until it wasn't existent. So,
Mhm.
And I even like the it wasn't even an inner monologue, but just the monologue he had with himself,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
talking. He's like, did I want to do that? Did I like doing that? Like, it's kind of like, where am I going with this? Like, was it self-defense or did I really want to do it? So
I mean, he went through all the stages of grief, like in
Mhm.
denial and no, that's not my fault. It was his fault.
Uh-huh.
All the whole stages, and he did it by himself. And he's like, told to myself, this is crazy, but there's no one
Mhm.
else around, so
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
better out the end.
Yeah, that was a cool scene.
Like, I get it.
Mhm.
He broke your mom's arm.
Dude,
Yeah.
it would have been no problem. I would have destroyed him.
Yep.
I would
Yeah.
just ran through blood
Yeah.
everywhere. Like, man,
Yeah.
I would have A-trained him. He would have got A-trained.
Well, see, and that's why I like Cecil, like towards the end, was it's like, hey, you did the right thing. He goes, oh, did I? And I get he's messed up in the head now because he's like, did I enjoy that and stuff like that? So he's got to deal with that stuff. But also Cecil's like, dude, you're good, you're fine. Like
good
he was
guys
not a
won.
good guy.
Good guys alive, bad guys dead. You win.
Yeah.
Take as a win.
Yeah. Because even he's like, oh, because he knows that he wasn't originally a bad guy, but then he became a bad guy. So you kind of start this like, and he's a bad guy because of what I did. So you start getting a lot of like mental things, especially with somebody like Mark.
Bro, you broke my mom's arm.
Yeah.
Time for you to go.
Yeah.
Get a 2-piece.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see.
Some extra gravy on it too.
Said Mark was going through all the Paul Atreides thing. I don't want his power because of what I'll become if I get it. Yeah.
But it was also interesting seeing that that was the only good Mark in all the universes they went to. He was only one good one.
Yeah.
And every other one he turned evil.
Yeah. Even the mom. They told her like, oh, you were right there with him.
You were there with your husband. Yeah.
So like who's keeping who kind of good, is it Mark being a good guy that helped the mom, or was the mom like just being that good of a person? So I don't it kind of goes to that the Matrix, like you're the one, you're the one of the ones kind of thing. But I thought the Walking Dead thing was funny because all Marx has to do is fly up, no problem solved. Exactly.
It's like, all right, bye.
I'm gonna hang up here. I'm gonna hang out up here. Yeah. Robot clone Rex. Yep. So all I could think of was good. It felt incomplete.
Yeah.
It was good, but it felt that's the best way to put it. It felt good. It was, or it was good, but it felt incomplete. Yeah. Okay. You guys got anything else with this last episode before we move on?
I just want to focus on the Adam Eve thing. That Adam Eve thing is going to be really cool. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see. I want to see how Rex feels though. Amber, because Amber, they're friends. And Eve's friend, they're friends, but Rex is going to be interesting. And Rex can't even do nothing because if Mark just won, whatever, Rex is not really in a competition. So it is what it is.
Yeah. But also, I think Rex is starting to change too. He's becoming an adult, I guess.
Like doing it with Eve's help. Her going to Disney him and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Does that go away because of Mark?
Yeah. We'll see. I think season 3 is going to be a good one. I think. I enjoyed season 2, but season 3 is there's some cool stuff because even like I didn't think Anissa was going to be introduced in this season. They introduced her. They introduced Oliver. There's a lot of new characters that they threw in the fold this season. So that I think good to do it this way. And then season 3 hopefully is go all out, like full on all out crazy.
Let's hope
All right,
so.
let's do our ratings. So we're gonna just rate the entire season 2 of Invincible. We're gonna do now, later, never. Now means you gotta go binge it. All right now, later means whenever you get a chance, and never means just skip it. Brandman, what are you gonna rate season 2 of Invincible?
I'd give it a now, specifically for people who watched the first season and absolutely loved it. I definitely do agree that it felt incomplete. It was just kind of it just kind of was like there, and it's like that's it. Now I got to wait however much longer to see what happens next. So it did feel incomplete in that regard, but it did have a pretty good character progression for the character of Mark Grayson. Liked the new characters, liked the new voice actors. It, it um it did what it was supposed to do. I just wish it would have done it in a little more complete fashion before season 3. But overall, it was a good time. I still think season 1 is definitely the superior in just about every way. But this was pretty good too.
Mm, mm. Okay, what are you, Brian?
All right, so I can't give it a later. I just can't because it's a good show. But if it's like better or worse than the first season, it's worse than the first season, and a lot of stuff happened. There was a lot of cool things happening, but it just speaks to how good the first season was. So I mean, it's still one of those things. I still think now you still need to watch it as soon as you can and enjoy it and really dive in because it's very enjoyable. But with that said, it's not as good as it was the first time. But I'm expecting even greater stuff from season 3 because of what I saw in season 2.
Yeah.
So now, but not like I'm like, you gotta drop everything and watch it. You need to watch it now. You know, it's gonna be really enjoyable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm there. I'm now. For sure. I liked it. I thought it flowed pretty well together. It just sucks. Like in the middle of the flow, they decided to put 3 months in between it. So I think definitely now that it's all out, just binge all 8 episodes is the better way to do it. Because then also before season 3 comes out, you can watch it again. And kind of refresh rather than watching it for the first time and taking it all in. So yeah, definitely watching now. And I have to agree, like it just felt incomplete, and Kenny said it the best because I think all of it was good, but it felt incomplete. And it's kind of how we feel. It was just cool fight scenes. Mark is awesome, the mom is awesome. Character progressions and arcs and all this like cool stuff happening, super violent still, but not as good as the first season. Still super fun. So definitely a now. Yeah. So yeah, we just want to know what you guys think about this season. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about it. Is it now or later? How you feel about it? If there's anything in specific you want to talk about, let us know in the comments. We'll definitely discuss that in the comments. But appreciate everyone coming, hanging out with us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And we are going to move on to our next topic. So if you're live, stick around. Now, I did want to bring this up because I completely forgot. Kenny said Duplicate might be the smartest person in the show.
I felt so happy seeing that she
dead.
wasn't dead. I was like,
yeah. In the comic, I was kind of the same. Although I don't think that's how they reunite in the comic because I don't spoil it, but it was kind of interesting because like she always has the numbers on her chest, and you always thought number 1 was number 1, then you didn't think there's a 0, so that was
as in
pretty,
for original.
yeah, exactly. That's what it stood for, so yeah, but Duplicate was that's why I'm like a lot of these side characters that you're just like whatever about have interesting stories, like Duplicate and Immortal like is a really interesting story, Duplicate just in general, you just thought like whatever, she's a side character no one gives a shit about, she came back from the dead, you thought everyone thought she was done, and like no, you have a 0, like what? Like, same thing with Rex. Rex is like, you're like, oh, you're a stupid character.
And he's like, you can shoot me in the brain. I'm still here because I don't need one of those.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, super good. Did you see the trailer for Dog Man?
No, but I need us to get on this Bad Boys 4 real quick.
You want
because I would like to go to bed.
Yeah.
Go sleep.
Do you want to go sleep? We're just gonna watch the trailer and probably call it a night.
Yeah. Go ahead, go, man.
I can stick around for Bad Boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's I wanted to get into this, but we didn't get a chance to, which is fine.
Hey guys, we're gonna be dropping a video for our spoiler crew. We will have that coming out soon. We did the talk, we did all the stuff, so you will get first dibs. We have a video just for you guys, and then we have other stuff. We're gonna let you guys see first, and then we'll drop. So it's real cool.
Yeah. That one we'll keep one of them just for members. So if you want to watch that video, you gotta be a member. But probably do that sometime this weekend.
Yeah, I think
as soon as we make the thumbnail, we could just put it up there. So yeah. But cool. Get that ready real quick. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Can't hear anything.
No. All right. Hold on. Oh man. All right. What about now?
Right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now. Check it out. It's hot.
Get the hand ready for the slap.
Oh man.
You apologize to my wife right now. Right now.
Oh, that's funny. Dude, I wasn't ready for that. He's gonna get that so much. Why they do Martin's hair like that in the beginning of the trailer? Oh man. I mean, they this whole franchise screwed him over. The whole poster thing from the first one, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I think it was some places, yeah. Cut out.
It's still fucked up, man. He's half of the movie. Bad Boys, not Bad Boy.
He's a third of the movie.
Yeah.
Will Smith, his ego, and then which I'm a huge Will Smith fan. I don't care. I care. I like all the stuff he does. That's just
I like pretty much everything he does.
Yeah. All right, let's watch this one. All right, what is up? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is Tim Kramer with Brandman Brandon, Brian the Grizzly, and we're gonna finally watch the Bad Boys Ride or Die official trailer. Man, we've been holding off on this one for a while. So cool. Let's get into it and then we'll discuss it a little bit after.
Okay.
Come on, Mike, slow down.
We are late.
My stomach, Mike. I need a ginger ale.
Get a ginger ale and nothing else.
Are those dogs fresh? Put them in yesterday.
Give me one. Put some relish
On that motherfucker.
Open the register.
Right there.
Is that Skittles on the counter, Marcus?
This ain't mine, Mike.
Yes, it is.
Shut the fuck up.
Marcus, get in the car.
He has a gun to my head.
Want to deal with him? You want to deal with me?
Sorry, sir, but I got it. Call 911. Aren't you the police? Hey, Reggie, did you eat my snacks?
No, sir.
You ate my snacks, didn't you? You need to get a job.
I'm a U.S. Marine, sir.
Well, then you need to deploy.
Dad, look.
We now have evidence that the late Captain Conrad Howard of Miami PD was working directly with drug cartels for years.
Captain Howard is being framed.
What the hell? He's texting us from the other side.
No, he's not, Marcus.
If you're seeing this, I'm probably dead.
Fuck!
Fuckers, fuck them all. I don't know how high up this shit goes, but don't trust anybody. You're my bad boys. Now clear my name.
You should be careful. You're being set up, detectives.
Ooh.
We got 2 suspects, Lowry and Burnett. They're armed and dangerous.
In 5, 4, 3.
No! Put down white for Louie! It's flammable!
I go there to find you.
Y'all are some terrible fucking fugitives.
I can feel like 80 rats in my memories. Me and Drizzy back to back is getting scary. Put some bins all on your head like dysentery.
I need nasty Mike. Bad boy. I got this. What you don't do?
Are y'all stealing our clothes?
Just because we black, we still in your shit? What?
Look at your shirt.
Why don't you sing us a little Reba song?
Reba.
Sing your favorite.
I'm a woman. So I'm a strong black woman. Strong. Yeah, because she's not black. Yes. What you gonna do? What you gonna?
That ain't no Reba song.
It's from her mixtape.
That was good.
All right. What do you guys think?
I think this is the one that should have been called Bad Boys for Life, but we've talked about that in the past.
Yeah.
Like the action that they showed in the trailer. Interesting plot with them on the run trying to clear the deceased boss's name. So that'll be cool to see. But I really, really liked Bad Boys for Life. Even though even with the new directors. I'm not like a huge Michael Bay fan, but I thought he did definitely suit the first 2 Bad Boys movies. But the guys who replaced him actually did pretty good. I like the third one a lot more than I expected to. This one looks like it's going to kind of carry a little bit of the same energy. So yeah, I'm definitely. Plus, I just like the Bad Boys movies. I think they balance action and comedy pretty well. So yes, I will definitely see this.
Okay, cool. Brian?
I enjoyed it. You know, I found it funny. I was listening to the radio. Someone was talking about Bad Boys, saying that they thought it was awful since the second one. Thought the third one was terrible, and they think this is going to be terrible. Like, why are they still making these movies? And then they need someone like me to come around and say, first of all, I should slap you.
Yeah.
No pun intended. I don't mean like that. But
Mhm.
you should be slapped. But this Bad Boys is a good franchise. They know what they're doing. They do balance comedy. I mean, Martin Lawrence is one of the funniest people on earth. If you've never seen him on Comic View or Def Comedy Jam, you don't know what you're talking about. And then Will Smith is just naturally funny and charismatic and all those things. And you feel that even as they're getting older. And I think the storyline makes a lot of sense. I like it, especially because that's something that they never touched on from Bad Boys for Life. They never really touched on how he's dead, and you saw the funeral and that was it. So revisiting that, I think that was a really good choice. I love that they're going to have his son with him. I think that's another thing that they foreshadowed in the third one, and now we're going to get to see that. That's going to be really cool. I love Reggie being in there. He's like, dude, I'm a Marine. Go get deployed. What's wrong with you? Get my house. Reggie is a running joke because that's exactly how I'm gonna be with my daughters. I'm gonna do except I'm gonna do it with weights. It's gonna be more like that 50 Cent one. I'm bringing all the biggest dudes I can find, and we're gonna put the weights on his chest and challenge him right there. But I think that's a really good funny running joke. I just think this is a good fun thing. If I can get a Lethal Weapon 4, I can get Bad Boys 4. So what?
Right? Yeah. It was good. I mean, that was a fun trailer. It looks like it's gonna be good action, good funny times. Like, I wasn't sure what they were gonna do with this one, but you know,
Mhm.
like every cop or spy or whatever always gets to that point where like you get turned on by your people kind of thing, you know, and now you have to go out and prove that you're innocent or prove that you're right and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
you know, it's not the worst trope ever for like some of these kind of style movies, but you know, it looks fun, you know, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
You know, I I was a little bit afraid at certain times. It's like, is this getting a little too fast and furious-y? I think as long as it doesn't go too far into like the craziness, it should be fine. It should be fun. So, but yeah, that would be my only concern is if it gets too wild, you know, too much like a Fast and Furious kind of thing, you know. But
Yeah, let's hope not. Let's hope it doesn't
Well, I mean, come on.
violate the laws of physics that badly.
He's like,
But
you can't defy the laws of physics. They're old.
yeah, tell that to Ludacris and
yeah,
who
Vin Diesel's in his mid
Diesel.
50s. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're old and
Mhm.
fat. Like Lawrence is old and fat. He ain't doing nothing. He ain't old and in shape like the the
No.
awesome granddad. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, this looks fun, man. This looks fun. Like you said, I think it's gonna be like the same kind of vibes of number 3. So yeah, definitely.
what's that line that says you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain?
Yeah.
That's
Mhm.
kind of what they, you always get to that point that these movies are going to be that.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna happen at some point or another. So you know, as long as it's done good and it's a fun time, you know, yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm all for it. Let's see what you guys are in the comments are saying. Kenny Spark saying that looks funny.
Hey guys,
As hell.
sorry
Yeah,
to talk over you. I am going to bed.
All right.
I am going to bed right now.
We're gonna finish up the comments and call it a night anyway. But
All right, I'll talk to you guys shortly.
yep.
Good
All
night,
right, Brandon.
everyone. All right.
Later. Cool. See, Brandon Davis said it looks better than part 2.
Really, Bad Boys 2 with Gabrielle Union and them going to Cuba.
Oh,
No, I think that was good.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I forgot about that. I was like, what is number 2 about? It's been so long.
It's about the ecstasy and the drugs in the dead bodies, the dead Joes. I like those. I like that one.
Yeah. Mom Bear said it looks interesting. Yep. Gotta watch Bad Boys for Life again. I feel like it's the Sun Angle kind of lost me. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'll watch it again before June 7th. So got a little bit of time.
I watched it last week. So
Oh, nice. You know what? I think I got to buy it. I don't think I owned it.
I don't.
Yeah. So, yeah, that Sun Angle is weird.
It was the whole movie. That was huge.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had a baby by a witch.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird. I like Mama Bear. She said, if you're asking for who is this for, then it's not for you.
Exactly.
Yep. I'm glad they kept the Reggie thing. Yep. You can see they've been together for so long. They're like an old married couple with the Skittles.
Yeah.
Every
spy movie.
Cop movie. Spy movie. Yeah, it goes over 3 movies. Does the disavowed on the run trope. Yeah, which is fine. You know, like I said, I don't hate it. You know. Now let's see if Rush Hour 4 really happens.
Dude, Jackie Chan is like 1 billion years old.
I bet you can still do all that stuff though. But
yeah, I don't know. He might tear his hamstring or something. I don't know.
Just rips his leg off at that point. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they keep talking about it like every other year. It's like, we're gonna do it. No, we're not. We're gonna do it. Okay. So eventually it'll be Bad Boys in Outer Space.
No. Then it's like the Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
And it'll be Homeboys in Outer Space. Homeboys.
Yeah. Or they're gonna take on like the entire
space.
like government or something like that. You know.
Y'all don't know about the Homeboys in Outer Space. Yeah.
I never heard of that. It's a movie.
Google it. You'll see
it. Brandon Davis said, I don't care for part 2. Tony, part 2 is funny as shit.
Yep.
Kenny said, yeah, it was the witch thing that felt weird for this franchise. Yep. Damn, Bad Boy 2 was my favorite. Damn. I know about that Homeboys in Space. Brandon watched so much stuff, man. Yeah.
Homeboys in Outer Space is huge. Yeah, it's hilarious.
I gotta look it up. Gotta watch it. But cool. You got anything else?
No, I'm just glad we got to watch this and really finally talk about it.
Yeah, it's cool. So waited forever to watch this trailer, but did not disappoint. Had a fun time with it. But leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about Bad Boys Ride or Die. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Any predictions about it? Leave a comment. We'll love chit-chatting in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate it a ton when you guys do that. But thank you guys for checking us out. And if you're watching live, stick around. We're gonna move on to our next topic. Cool.
The topic is sleep.
Yeah.
But hold on.
That's how you pulled it up.
Homeboys in Outer Space. That's Ron Johnson and that's Flex. Flex right here. And Ron Johnson from a different world.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta check it out. It's hilarious.
Is it a show or a movie?
It's a TV sitcom.
Sitcom. That's funny.
I think they're in the 23rd century.
Oh, so it's like saying the future?
Yep.
Nice. Oh man, but cool. Yeah, man. I know Brandman was tired, so he had to head out. I'm super tired. Oh man, nothing having a sick toddler with no sleep. So
all you do is just get used to not sleeping ever. I just don't sleep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But before we go, I want to shout out our members. Thank you, Cleaves, Dre Max Show, Mama Bear Art Thou, Bigger Fort Entertainment, Omar, Zach Attacks Reviews, Brandon Davis, and The Road to Wisdom. Thank you guys for being members of the channel. Like I said, or like Brian said, we're gonna be having a video specifically just for you guys. So if you want to watch that reaction to that video, make sure you are a member. Hit that join button down below. I think it's like $1.99 a month or something like that. So so we're gonna start doing some more stuff for you guys, specifically videos just for you guys. So yeah, it was a little thank you guys, appreciate it. And of course, all the emojis. No one ever uses the emojis. Can we use the emojis?
I would.
Can we? Oh yeah, we can. Let's see. We got. I'm surprised Mama Bear don't use it more often.
For Brandman,
you have you got a little version of Brandon right there. I know it don't show up in StreamYard, so I can't really show it.
Yeah, YouTube.
So, yeah, there you go. But cool. Let's get out of here. Appreciate everyone. Have a good weekend. Go watch Monkey Man and whatever else is coming out this weekend. Check out our letterboxes.
Was next week, right?
Civil War, I think, is next week.
Next week, yeah,
Which
the 12th.
I'm kind of excited to see it because I'm hearing like Masterpiece be thrown around, which is insane.
IMAX. You need to see an IMAX.
Yeah, that I can see. Everyone's using the Brandon little emoji. Nice. Cool. Thank you guys. We appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much, Kenny. Thank you. But let's get out of here. We will see you guys on Monday with Monkey Man and a bunch of other topics. Later. Oh, yes. By the way, Money Man. Again, Monkey Man was awesome from Kenny. There you go.
I can't wait to see it.
Yeah,
and we'll see what you see, how you your review of it too. So throw it up there.
Yep. Yeah, and everyone also go check out Kenny Sparks. That man is blowing up. Man, he's absolutely killing it right now. So if you're not subscribed to Kenny, then you're missing out. Yep. So and now we can go to bed. All right, man. Later.
See you guys.
Where we at?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out here.